Also in the motherfucking dojo, not Bobby. Bobby's not here.
Nah.
So, if you're watching this live right now, that's why we're streaming it on my personal channel.
Yeah.
But other than that, Bobby's not here. He won't be here. We are going to do a review that he said he wants to be here for.
Yeah.
So that'll be chopped in to the the YouTubes, and the audio version. So be on the lookout for that. But other than that, ow!
Yep.
My ninja.
Yep.
The hell's going on with you, man? How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? What's the word, good brother?
Not a bleeping thing.
Not a bleep. You know you can cuss, right? It's okay.
Well, now YouTube was trying to change it up.
Oh, for word?
I mean, we don't monetize the YouTube yet anyway. So
nah, we don't. So.
I know. Nothing, man.
Who gets a motherfucking cocky ass bitch ass?
Nah, man. Same old shit, different day. Just work. Fucking Rihanna song, living life. Fucking worked yesterday, so I got a little bit of overtime. So
Righteous.
You know, that was cool and horrible at the same time.
Right.
So yeah, it was work, man. I don't think I did shit this week. Like literal, I just nothing.
Nothingness?
Nah, nothing, absolutely nothing. What the fuck did?
It's okay if you didn't do nothing, yo. You went like 190 some episodes without doing nothing. It was just like, what you do this weekend? Nothing. Got drunk, chill, was home, did nothing. I was like, all right, cool. You don't want to go out? Nah, scary out there.
I feel. Oh well, no, we went to the movies. That's what we did. Never mind. But you know, that's not big deal or whatever. So
yeah, went to the movies as a unit.
Yeah.
Did she like fawn over other black men in front of your face?
I mean, it's possible. I wasn't like I was watching the screen, so she could have.
Wasn't like no audible groan.
No, I didn't hear her say nothing. So at least there's none of that. No.
So she was cheating you internally.
But yeah, always internally.
That's crazy.
She gonna fuck me up.
Yeah. Think I cheating on you? Oh.
Nah, but she was talking shit to me though, because apparently one of them ring girls, I said something, but I don't remember it.
The ring girls.
One of them ring girls on the shit. I guess I made a noise audibly when they.
Look at me, I ain't do that.
I honestly don't remember doing it, but he was like, and she's like, I was like, nah, I ain't do that.
I ain't do that. And then she rewound exactly to the point. You did it at 57 minutes and 13 seconds.
I was like, oh shit, my bad, dog.
Caught your ass in HD, nigga.
I still shoot bullshit because I don't really remember doing it, but you know, you be living life, nigga. Sometimes you just
telling yourself,
my body. I don't think I did it, but I can't prove that I didn't do it. So, so I gotta roll with it.
Crazy shit, right?
Oh shit!
Well, you probably did some shit, but don't remember you did it. That's how I get called
all the time, like
every fucking time.
It's like fuck, I can't prove that I didn't do it because I don't remember doing it.
I wasn't texting that bitch. Yes, you was with your phone. I said, really?
Oh shit!
I mean, if you seen it, I guess I did.
I mean,
I don't remember doing it. That's because I don't love her.
Yeah.
I don't care about her. I care about you.
Yeah.
I lie to you because I care about your feelings.
Exactly. What did John Legend say? I forgot. I forgot. He said one of those songs on his first album.
But she don't have to know.
No, he said something. I forget the exact wording, but basically it was just because I cheat on you don't mean I don't love you.
Yeah. Just because I cheat on you. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
No, I love you.
Yeah, we don't talk enough about John Legend being a piece of shit.
That first album?
He was a piece of shit.
That's a fact. He was cheating all over that shit. I respect it though.
That's cool though.
Yeah,
you gotta grow as a man, and now he got.
That's why we was just ordinary people, nigga. Take it slow.
Sometimes you gotta cheat to know what you want.
That's a fact. I mean, no.
That's a bar. Sometimes you gotta cheat to know what you want, yo.
Oh shit.
Like you right, the grass wasn't greener.
Jokes.
That shit was all spray paint.
Facts.
It rained, all that shit washed away.
Washed all the way. She was mud.
I work in Publix in a part of Florida called the Villages, and I deal with old crazy people that are flirting and trying to get some. My question is, what's a crazy work story in customer service? That's a good question, Demir. What's a crazy story in customer service?
See, I don't have any because I don't work customer service. I just deal with motherfuckers I work with.
I mean, when I did work customer service and I used to get calls from like women, I guess I either sounded older or like the bass in my voice kind of turned him on to the point where it was like, yo, what you doing offline?
Yeah, what you doing after
Like
this?
we calling cable vision for like my technical issues, but I really want my box worked on.
She trying to get her box working on.
She's trying to get something rewired for real.
For real.
So, matter of fact, this was during like MySpace days. That's how
Trying to
long
spark
ago
her
it was.
plug.
Yeah, you can put that with anything. But yeah, this was like MySpace days or something like that. So I remember this girl asked me for my MySpace on my phone, but I was like, these calls were recorded.
Yeah.
So I had to make sure I made the call like extra long
Mm-hmm.
so I could give it to her.
Right at the end of it.
And then like they want, because they don't listen to certain calls that are like really long, so I can give her the shit without being like caught.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that happened a couple times.
Anything good come off of that or no?
Nah, not really.
Not really. Yeah,
It was just like a few
the
short
experience
combos.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just cool. And then there was a couple like, yo, you got my number on the screen. You know, write it down. You should take that. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I call you when I get off work. I'm not supposed to. Yeah, I'm like, well, thank you for calling Cablevision. Just put that in my mental roller. I don't really tell her I'm doing it, but you know, because the call's recorded.
Yeah, can't try and not incriminate yourself and shit.
Exactly.
That's funny.
Is that crazy advice, Blue? Is it? But what we was doing? We was talking about what else you do?
Oh no, we just went to the movies. I was trying to.
yeah.
Yeah, this is it. We just went to the movie because I worked. Yeah, because I worked. So when I got out of work, went over there, went to the movies, left the movies, got some food, and just choked, went to sleep and shit. Nigga, it was
Word.
regular, nigga. It wasn't a whole lot of
The life.
yeah.
Cool.
Plus she go to bed early and shit over there. I go to bed early and shit over there too because she like to watch TV laying in bed. If I lay in bed with the TV on, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep.
First of all, I don't like what you're watching. So I'm bored already. Second of all, mad comfy. Third of all,
going to sleep.
I feel safe. I'm going to sleep.
Going to sleep. It's like it's happening. I'm just next. Hey, y'all, I swear.
As a man, what you doing? Feeling safe?
I don't know, nigga. I'm sorry.
I know, right?
I'll carry a knife with me next time.
Yeah, right.
It's like, make it dangerous in here.
You never know. Well, cool, man. Cool,
yeah,
cool,
I ain't
cool.
do shit, nigga. I'm sorry. Like,
I mean, yeah,
happen.
regular shit.
How about you? What'd you do?
Let's see. I had a pretty okay week outside of work.
That's cool.
Work is just a bunch of bullshit. Oh yeah, I realized I think I'm out the game, yo.
Why?
I got my first gray hair on my face.
Oh, you all late?
Yeah.
I've been grayed up since staying up, nigga.
Now I found my first gray. Yeah, I think I'm out of here now. I was like, oh, it's over.
Nah, the shit that's really fucking with me is I can't tell if it's the trigger of a light because sometimes I be at work.
Yeah,
I work inside machines, and I don't know if I got gray hairs in my arm here or if it's just the light.
Yeah, it's just light.
And I don't want to investigate further.
Them shit's turning like blonde.
Yes, and I don't want to investigate further. I just like let it up. Like fuck. Every once in a while I catch it. Like, is that gray, nigga? Oh shit.
Nah, I saw that shit. I thought I was just dirty. I thought it was like lint or something. Like, nah, get the shit out of here.
No, staying.
I washed my beard. Looked at that shit. I was like,
staying.
That's a great cut. That bitch. That shit came back.
Right back.
I was like, oh, that shit gray.
Permanent.
I was like,
it's here now.
I think I did good, man. 36 years, like
yes,
4 months. I think I did
Not
all right
too
for my
bad.
first. I don't see no grays nowhere else. Like it's just this one in my face. I ain't see none of my follicles yet in my hair.
It's coming.
I mean,
coming.
we about to be salt and pepper poppy out here.
Fuck, nigga. Oh, this whole shit over here is gray.
No, you got the
And then it's bald here, so it's like, yeah,
you just
all fucked up.
Oh.
Nah, man, I'm going bullshit. Fucking really hurt my soul deep in the essence of in me because I didn't because like that never like going gray because my dad been gray since
ever.
It was like I was in like 6th grade. So he been gray forever. So I was mentally prepared for that because I always had some gray hair. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go gray early. I was like, all right, that I can deal with. The hair going didn't even think about that.
Yeah, man.
Because he still got his hair and shit.
Now you get your hair jeans from your mom.
Yeah. I know that now.
You ain't never look at your mom and be like, check your shit real quick. Know what I mean?
Well, but I didn't think about because she got like alopecia. So like,
oh, well, you didn't. Okay,
yeah. So I didn't like factor.
You don't got alopecia.
Call me Hesh Jada.
See somebody slap you.
Fuck, nigga. I was like, God damn, man.
But nah, like I found my first gray. I was like, I think I'm out the game now. But I'll be all right. What else I do?
No,
Yeah,
it's gonna make your game stronger.
it might.
Nah, ain't no mind about it. Chicks like the salt and pepper, the salt. They like that.
I mean, I don't know because like
distinguished to make you look
the 25s and up might be like, oh, you just old nigga. I'm like,
you don't need to be fucking a 25-year-old anyway. I mean, you
fun.
could.
It's fun.
I mean, listen.
I mean, the older you get, the more fucked up you get. You know, trying to keep up with a 25-year-old gonna kill you.
Facts.
So I ain't trying to do that too much.
Don't be what's this nigga from that movie? The older I get, they stay the same. Or whatever, whatever the fuck
that creepy shit.
Yeah, whatever he said that shit.
I
forgot that movie.
Blue said, my mom's hit me with we got Indian in our family and I still lost hair.
See?
Saying Hesh needs to go to Turkey and get the new hairline.
Oh, no, if I had the money for it.
I had to, dog.
If I had the money for here's the fucked up thing. I'm not going to sit here and act like I got the strongest hairline in the world, but I got an okay hairline. The hairline is there. It's if you just take a few steps back.
It's the fucking sunroof.
Yeah, so it's not even like full sunroof. It's just like I'll show you off, mate. Just off camera because I ain't shaved.
It's just a couple spots.
It's one spot. It's just super thin in the top. So it's like
you don't fucking start moisturizing, taking pills, and fucking get your hairline back and be out here.
Shit, I'm about to be out here, nigga.
Step out in them 15s, nigga, and be like, yo, you know what my fucking name is, bitch.
Nah, I need that back though.
Oh, you could be like Grey Hulk out here, nigga. Nigga, you be out here killing shit.
I need that shit back, man. Listen, if I had the money for it, I'd be
Bruce Banner for real.
In fact, we would definitely be doing this show from live from Turkey, nigga. I'll be zooming in from Turkey. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Yeah, I'm about to go in right now.
You're like, yeah.
Come back out a whole new man.
Hell yeah, nigga, fuck that.
But Saturday I went to a hockey game.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Saw any black people?
I could count. I was with most of the black people.
Yeah, you were the black people.
Yeah. I saw maybe 10 other black people. Maybe.
That's more than I thought. That's actually
I mean,
good.
because the company my boy worked for, my boy Sleep, shout out to Sleep, this company he worked for, they own suites in the downtown arena, and sometimes they just get tickets for shit. So I guess whoever held the tickets couldn't go. And nigga hit me. It was like, yo, you want to go to a hockey game? We got the suite to ourselves. I was like, all right.
Fuck else I'm doing.
But I knew we had like a semi-pro hockey team, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
And them niggas suck. We got beat 9-0 by the Hartford Wolfpack.
That's crazy because you ain't supposed to hit that many goals in fucking hockey.
I've never seen
like 4 maybe.
Like it's certain sports where I've never seen the score go above a certain what's the name, like soccer. I've never seen it be like 5-3 or like 8-4 or some shit like that. I ain't never seen hockey where it's just like 5-2 or like 11-7 or some shit like that. Nigga, we got beat 9-0.
God damn. I
was like, Jesus Christ. Hockey. Usually, the white friends get you to go to those. Nah, my boy, he kind of like, I don't want to say fluid because that sounds wild, but like he
mingles with mad culture.
Yeah, he mingle with everybody. He just be experiencing shit.
He just like live.
Yeah, he live.
He just live. He's like, I'm gonna do
perfect example. He just lives.
He just live. He was like, hey, you want to do this? Sure.
So the nigga hit me. Was like, yo, you want to go to a hockey game? I got the suite. I was like, cool. Went to the suite. His family was there, so we just sat there, watched the game, got drunk, saw a couple people I knew. One dude was working a bar.
Yeah.
And, just sat there, chill, watched the game, talk, catching up, watching the game, watching niggas get their ass scraped, and that's about it. And then I went to go see a movie, and then that's about it. I don't know what's so funny.
It's just, I don't know. In my head, the way you said I went to go see a movie, it's funny. Yep, exactly.
So, like I said, we gonna wait for Bobby to get here to do the review because I'm gonna speak for him. What he said. He said he has a big discrepancy with the movie.
I don't know.
I have some disparaging comments to say about the movie as well. Sounds like a fun. It was a great weekend.
I mean that's a cool weekend. Just do a little thing, hang out with your friends, go see some shit you never seen before.
Yeah. But the movie though, alcohol. Yeah. The movie though. Yeah. Yeah. You saw it?
I did. I watched it. Once again, I guess.
Yeah, Creed 3. Yeah.
I'm more higher on the movie than I'm sure. I guess Actually, I have no idea. I don't know what Bobby's opinion on. He just said that he has discrepancies, but that doesn't necessarily mean he didn't like the movie because he didn't state that. I just think he has issues, which I do too. But overall, I enjoyed it.
Robbie said, "I'm recovering from drinking in a Korean bar."
Shit.
He was mad sake. They was socking it to you, nigga.
Do they drink sake in Korea?
I don't know. I thought it was an Asian thing.
I thought sake was specifically Japanese, but I don't know enough about culture.
Yeah.
Well, no, Korea and Japan.
Nigga, I'm not a phlebotomist, nigga. I don't
nigga.
don't be knowing shit.
That's a fact.
I just generalized.
That's a fact. You got that, dog.
Fact check on here.
At all. That's a fact.
See my grown man shit? I should be wise with this fucking gray hair now. I'm just getting more stupid. I got tequila in my hand. It should be whiskey in here.
Yeah, it should be having like scotch on the rocks.
I stole this.
That's the funny part.
Yeah, I walked out with this.
Did you get that from the hockey game?
No. They gave us like another cup, but I went somewhere else after that.
Yeah.
And I stole this. I paid for it. You know, toasting was good.
It's in mines.
Yeah, I paid for it. I didn't feel like drinking it all before I got in the car.
Yeah, so you just took it with you.
Just took it with me.
I'm surprised I said nothing. They didn't see you.
They probably did. What they gonna say?
Halt in the name of love.
Like y'all ain't got more of these.
Well, they should, because if it's a restaurant, people drop them shits all the time, so you would hope they have extras.
Either drop them or it's a nigga like me that just comes like,
steal them. Yeah,
mine's now.
Now
that tip, cost of the cup.
Like, I paid for the cup with my tip.
Koreans drink suju.
I don't know what that means.
Soju. That sounds fucking amazing. That sounds like Tiger Bomb.
Liquid Tiger Bomb.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Fire soul.
But yeah, like I said, we're gonna wait for the review for Bobby.
Yeah.
For Creed 3.
So in the audio version and the video that shows up later, it should be interjected within that.
Did he say when we were going to do it?
He did not, which I should have asked because he's gonna fuck around and be like, "Oh, 11:30. Hey, y'all want to do that shit now?" I'm like, "No, I'm in sleep, nigga."
Yeah, I said, "What time you gonna be free?" And he just never answered.
Yeah.
Fucking Bobby.
Bobby good for that.
Yeah, Bobby good for just skipping over 3 messages and saying his own thing.
Yep.
Yo, dog, I asked you 8 questions. You and him be doing that shit. She be pissing me off.
I know, but I don't do it as bad as he do.
Max, yo.
I don't do it as bad. I mean, I'm not gonna act like I don't do it.
All the time.
You know, sometimes I
be mad important.
You know what it is? Sometimes I just be waiting for that nigga to answer because I just be like, I don't really have an answer. Like, I don't have a preference or answer. So I'd be like, whatever he say, I'm like, we can just roll with that. So then I just will go on about whatever I'm doing, and then that nigga won't ever respond. I was like, fuck, now I gotta say something because he never said shit. So now I gotta say something. I was like, yes.
Niggas don't respect me, though.
It's not that. Yeah, I swear. It's just. And the other thing too is sometimes I be at work and I just be like doing something. So like I'm gonna respond to this after I finish whatever it is I'm doing. But I should have just did it then because I'm not gonna remember because it just go poof.
No, but
and then 3 hours later, oh shit.
This may be an intrusive thought, but what really makes me mad about that shit?
Yeah,
if I had a vagina, y'all niggas would not forget.
Oh, no, I won't be texting my girl back either, nigga. I mean,
she gonna fuck you up.
It'll be like 3 hours later. Sometimes I'm like, oh shit, my bad, dog. I mean, not because
I don't feel bad.
Not because especially when I'm at work, because I run like multiple. So I might be running 2 or 3 machines at the same time.
Yeah.
So if I do get to pick up my phone, it's either gonna be a quick, real like a 2-letter response.
Yeah.
Because I can try to type something out, or I'm just gonna forget. Or I forget, or it's gonna be like a couple hours before I get back because I'm bouncing back because I'm one machine's done, then when that's done, I'm back at the other one, and if I'm running 3, then I'm fucking going crazy. So
you sound like a single mom trying to take care of kids.
Facts. No babies.
No babies. Yeah, shout out to that. You gonna fuck up one day.
I probably fucked up now, man.
Congrats, then.
Wait, did you hit that? Or was that?
No, I just did that.
Oh, you did that? Oh, I thought you had a button. I was
no,
like,
nigga. I'm talented. SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That is 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to visit our website, 3ninjaspodcast.com. Got some new merch coming soon. I'm thinking of some ideas, thinking of some shit I want to implement. I got to get a new distributor. You know, if you guys know anyone that puts out quality material of shirts that have to do with like screen printing or stitching or whatever the case may be, I don't know what other ways, like heat. I don't know how you apply shit to shit. But if you know somebody or know a website, holla at me, DM us, DM me, Hesh, Bobby, somebody, let me know. Consider supporting us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/3 Ninjas Podcast. Everything goes back into the show. Again, consider. Don't have to, but just consider it. If you're watching on YouTube right now and first of all, if you're watching live on Twitch right now, you do have Amazon Prime. You can use your Amazon Prime. You connect that to your Twitch and you get one free subscription a month. Helps us out as well. It's no money out your pocket, just money laying around. Jeff Bezos don't need it. Give it to your local Twitch streamer, whether it be, you know, us or anybody else. Like I said, it's just sitting around. If you're watching live on YouTube right now, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, you know, every time we drop a video. What else? If you listen to the audio version, and it's on Spotify, Apple Music, please give us a 5-star rating and review. It's not obligated, but recommended. You know, like I said, we are getting close to that 100 rating mark on Apple Podcasts, and we passed 50 on Spotify. So for that, we do appreciate you. Blue, appreciate the sub, the gift sub. Matter of fact. What else? I want you niggas to stop talking to me and leave me alone. That's for a fucking fact.
I was waiting for this.
Everybody, I
was waiting. I was waiting to see if it was going to come up or not.
It was going to permeate the...
Yeah.
I want you niggas to leave me alone. All right? I want you to leave us alone. All right? As a unit. Regular label staff and motherfucking crew. Leave us alone. How do you rate on Spotify? I believe if you go to Spotify and you search 3 Ninjas Podcast, our show pops up. There's going to be a follow button at the top right-hand corner. Yeah. There's going to be a bell notification as well. Yeah. I think underneath the description of our podcast, there should be like a star
thing or something.
And then you get the rate. So, you know, you get to do your 1 through 5. Yep. You don't get to leave comments. It's just a rating system. Yeah. So, you know, if you... Wait, what happened? Nothing happened, Robbie. Just saying that... in due time, you get what you deserve. Not before, not when you want. Happens when it's supposed to happen. But I want you niggas to stop talking to me. I want you niggas to leave me alone. Y'all niggas gonna learn to respect the king. Just leave me alone. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, what else? Join the Discord. The dojo is a cool place. The dojo is gang. The dojo provides. We did a No Smoke Friday on my personal channel, twitch.tv/HK Domino. We did a no smoke. We played Jackbox and we played Mario Kart. Mm-hmm. This coming Friday on my personal channel as well, we're going to be playing Mario games because it's Mario Day. It's March 10th. Okay. So we'll be playing Mario Party, Smash Brothers, and maybe some Mario Kart again. All right. So, you know, if you do want to get down with the get down, you know, come on in. Like I said, it's March 10th, this coming Friday, or whenever you hear this, you know, just come on by. They want Bobby to come back for some Mario Party because we ain't like how he left last time.
Cheated.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't cheat, but
he's just good at it.
Do you have to have the game? Yes.
I mean, that helps.
For Jackbox, no, you do not have to have the game. All you need is a browser, and you could hop in and play. For everything else, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, all that shit, you do have to have the game. But yeah, that's what I'm doing on my personal channel. What else is there? Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, all that cool stuff. Type 3 Ninjas Podcast on your respective search engines, and hopefully we do pop the fuck up. I think that's pretty much it. Hesh Jones.
Chill.
Black Blastoise. Hydropump your bitch. Splash. What do we have for questions this week, man?
So, this question comes from King Alex 314 in our Discord chat, which you motherfuckers should definitely join.
Mario Kart's for everyone, just not white people. That's crazy. I don't know what niggas be talking about.
White people can't play Mario Kart?
I don't know. All right. No, I'm talking about Jackbox. Yeah, Jackbox is crazy. Jackbox.
Oh, yeah. No.
Robbie didn't like Jackbox.
Why not?
Because there was a lot of, he said these are white people party games.
That is a literal fact.
But white people should be fun sometimes.
It'd be fun sometimes. You gotta be like, hey man, because Well, I mean, the only times I've ever played like Jackbox games, there is usually drinking involved.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it into a drinking game.
So they're fun to me. Like,
nah, but Robbie was getting scraped though. That's why. That's why he ain't like it.
Nobody was picking his answers. That's why.
I mean, hey,
They be more clever.
Yeah, have better answers. I don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
Trick, lie better, something.
Facts.
But what we got for questions, Hesh?
So Alex's question goes a wee bit something like this. What's good, my ninjas? It's Alex, a.k.a. Ray Alejandro, a.k.a. the Ice-type champion, the Jeff Gordon of Mario Kart, Big Clip City.
That nigga went one round and then he the fucking champion.
Jeff Gordon of Mario Kart. And last but not least, Glacian U Snowscape in Toronto.
You would pick a white person. Why you didn't say Bubba Watson? Fucking racist. Go ahead.
All right, shout out.
Is Bubba Watson half black?
Half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Alex, you racist.
Yeah. I'm on.
Yeah.
Shout out to El Jefe. I guess it's snowing in Toronto. I have no idea if that's actually happening. So I saw this tweet from Xbox. So the question is simple. What is the greatest game of all time, and why is it Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
That's a lie. So if we were to pick the greatest game of all time, what would have to be the metrics? It would have to be fanfare, I guess. Would we have to go sales? Would we have to go longevity?
Longevity helps. Sales, maybe, because I don't know. It depends, because,
not sales by like these standards and stuff like that, but like,
different times, things were different. Like, games are way bigger now.
Yeah.
They're selling way more copies of stuff now than they ever were before.
Yeah, game is more popular than it's ever been.
So I would say longevity, popularity, right?
Longevity,
quality, right?
Quality.
Because, I mean, if we're talking about greatest, we're not talking about
just something that everybody like.
Yeah, we talking about something that's like one of the best
can
of the
stand
best.
the test of time, classic. I don't know. What else? What other metrics can we go by? We can go by storyline. I guess learning curve, maybe.
Yeah, that too.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to be something like if we're talking all time, it's got to be like Mario, right? Just because you take the concept and then everything that it spawned, it like built, and then if without Mario, there wouldn't be Nintendo the way we think about it.
Quite possibly. Blue says, "Yo, Callie, you gotta, Callie. I know this is my channel, but we recording the show right now. I do not have liquor to actually take shots of. This nigga's redeeming shots on my channel.
he's a wild buffalo.
But you know what? Cheers, Callie.
I mean, you do got something to drink. He's a wild buffalo.
I didn't want to drink it all though.
Well, too late.
Fuck it. Unless G got something. I know G always got a stash.
Well, we know he got the whole. I don't know if he can. He got that whole refrigerator full of alcohol.
But Mario. But will we have to pick a specific game, or is that considered like all encompassing Mario? Because Mario has his name on a lot of shit.
All right, so if we had to pick a specific game, which one would it be? Would it be the first one, or would you go like 3? Because I think 2 was cool, but I feel like 2 was like weird. Or was it like Super Mario? Because they got like Super Mario, then they got Super Mario Brothers, right? And then they have like Super Mario World or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was a lot of like in between ones. It was like a lot of 0.5s. It was like, it was Super Mario All Stars. It was like Super Mario. What the fuck was that shit called for Super Nintendo? I don't even know.
Yeah, exactly.
But there was like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Then it was like All Stars. Then it was like Lost Worlds. Then it was like a whole bunch of other stuff.
Exactly.
If I wanted to say the greatest game of all time, the one that's, I want to say changed the landscape of gaming as we know it, might be Grand Theft 3.
I don't disagree with that.
Completely. I feel like the first 2 Grand Thefts were, when I played them, I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Exactly.
It was really confusing.
It was a top-down view, isometric, whatever.
No clue what to do, but I guess, Rockstar just never gave up on that title. And then when they made a 3 and they made it this type of open world, where they made it like really open world, that was the first.
I mean, it was the first. I don't know if it's the first open world game.
It's probably not the first open world game, but
it's the first one where that like really worked and
broke boundaries and stuff like that.
Now everything is open world because of that. Like for a long time.
for something that to come out in, you know, the internet not being what it is, obviously right now, you know, we still had the internet, but it wasn't as crazy as
Yeah,
it
it
was.
wasn't.
But for this to make a splash the way that it did,
Yeah.
where it was like the word of mouth was crazy, the internet was going crazy. Nobody knew what the fuck to do. If you was under a certain age and you couldn't buy, you still found a way to play it.
Mm-hmm.
You watched somebody play it. It was just a game that if you were a gamer, you had to play this specific game to, I guess, like if you haven't played this game, are you really a gamer? Type thing.
Yeah.
I feel like every game, a lot of games have come out and tried to emulate this. You know, we have our Saints Row, we have our what else? I think 25 to Life came out after this.
Oh fuck, I forgot about 25 to Life.
Like everybody just became obsessed with like, all right, we got an open world, we got guns, we got violence, we got story, we got X-rated stuff, we got over the top stuff, we got wayward characters, we got funny, we got, you know, the radio stations, we got licensed music, we got radio station, we like, it was just something that we had never seen in video games before.
Yeah.
And everyone's been trying to emulate that, or you can see a little bit of Grand Theft in them, like everything.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Type of thing, where it was like everybody wants to do an open world, everybody wants to be the most comical, everybody wants to, you know, have over the top violence or funny or something like that. Just something that just came and made a boom when nobody was looking for it, because niggas heard Grand Theft was like, all right, I played the first one, I ain't really checking for this. But when you actually saw the gameplay, it was just like, I have to play this. I don't know any other game where it was like, I have to play this. Like, we've heard about games. Blue said he's been playing Last of Us, and Last of Us is in the greatest games of all times convo. Fair.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not saying it changed the lane. It's just a great game, perfect game, if I want to say. But it didn't change anything
after it existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, for me, it's still probably gonna go back to Mario, just because everyone and their mamas play Mario.
Yeah.
You know, Final Fantasy VII. Everybody wants to say that. I think people 6 is supposed to be really. I never played 6, but Final Fantasy 6 is supposed to be really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like the story is supposed to be really good, comparatively. Shoot. I mean, Ocarina of Time. You know, everyone throws it out there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't argue with that one too much. I like it.
That's a lot of Nintendo games.
Yeah, Nintendo's doing it big.
I'm just trying to think of a game that like changed how we view or how people function.
Panzer Dragon. I don't know.
I heard of it,
but I never played it, but it's supposed to be good too. Like something that made a splash like Fortnite. Parappa the Rapper.
If they would have kept going, they could have did something.
Kick punches only in your mind.
But yeah, like something like Fortnite, where it's like everybody's doing the battle royale style. Like,
yeah, because
like nobody can have a video game out now. And Call of Duty was like a staple, and now they're implementing like the battle royale type thing. Every shooting game, it has a battle royale style thing because of Fortnite. And Fortnite has just stayed the course, where it's gotten all these exclusive skins, all these celebs, all this money and backing and tournaments and all this shit. Like, it literally changed shooters.
Yeah.
I get it. I would say it's a personal choice for a lot of people.
That's a fact.
But it has to be. I think Grand Theft is the only undeniable game though, because you could grow out of Mario.
Yeah.
You can grow out of, you know, Street Fighter. Like, I know a lot of niggas that used to be Street Fighter heads or fighting games heads, and it was like, I haven't picked up a fighting game since forever, but I'll play Grand Theft. Because Grand Theft, I know Grand Theft is going to give me something. It's going to give me voice acting. It's going to give me funny. It's going to give me violence. It's going to give me, like, even if you don't do mission, you just go around
just
and discover and shoot shit.
Yeah.
It's like the learning curve ain't that easy. I got a gun, aim it, fire, evade the police, stars go away, do it again.
Yeah.
What
about Marvel vs. Capcom 2? I'll take you for a ride.
That I would say that, but it hasn't been duplicated enough for me to be like,
fair.
Niggas care about it like that. I mean, obviously one of the greatest fighting games ever, if not the greatest fighting game of all time.
Fair.
But I haven't seen people duplicated.
Try to do the same
try to do
thing.
the same thing
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
like I
yeah.
said, when Grand Theft came out,
Everybody
tried to
replicate that.
We got Saints Row like a year and a half later.
Yeah, yeah.
When Fortnite came out, we got Battle Royale, everything a year and a half later. Then Apex dropped, and whatever else dropped.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, give it to Grand Theft.
I would personally give it to Grand. I would give it to Grand Theft.
I ain't against that.
What about you?
I'm still rolling Mario, man. I mean, Sonic and Knuckles is a good one, but I just think Mario. I mean, I don't know. I guess I have to pick one. I guess I'll just go with the first one. I just think without Mario, we wouldn't really have video games when we have video games. Like it was a home console game. It was easy, accessible. Everyone played it. Like everyone knows who Mario is. It's like we're getting a Mario movie next month or whatever. Like I think it was Mario.
Okay. But if you had to pick a specific Mario game, which one would you pick?
I'm gonna go 3.
Okay.
Just because for some reason my brain is telling me 3, but that might be the wrong choice.
Is that the first time we got Tanuki?
Tanuki, yeah, and I think that's why I stuck in my head. Cause I'm thinking of that because I like that shit. Like,
yeah, when we started flying and shit.
Fly and shit, dog.
Yeah, when I finally learned how to do that shit, oh man, it was a fucking rap. Super Mario World was kind of fire too.
Or maybe 64.
See, it's too many big ones.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go with 3. I'll roll with 3.
Super Mario World was fire.
Yeah.
Super Mario RPG was fire. 64 was fire, even though I never beat it, but it was fire. Super Mario 1, 3. Mario got a lot of fire titles.
Yeah, it's a me, a plumber.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Grand Theft 3 personally. But yes. So what do we have now? Reviews?
Yeah.
Super Mario Sunshine was different.
Sunshine.
Not any less fun. Yeah, I've seen people play that. I haven't personally played it, but it does look like fun.
Yeah.
I
think we got like Galaxy and shit. I never played any of those, but
yeah, I have Galaxy.
It's supposed to be good.
It's supposed to be good. So, Last of Us. This is episode what, 7?
7, yes.
Episode 7 of season 1.
See.
So, we left off with episode 6 where Joe was at the facility. He got stabbed, and then Ellie carried him to an abandoned house. Hit him in the basement, covered him up. Joel is like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna die.
Leave me.
Just go.
Leave me."
And then it was at this point where they decided to do the flashback of Ellie in like the boarding school type of thing. We don't know what happened to Ellie's parents. Obviously, she was born after the outbreak. Basically, she's a troublemaker. Well, she's not a troublemaker. She had a friend that was there that was keeping her like even keel, and then the friend wound up leaving, and then she started acting out a little bit more. I guess she was like her protector or like saving grace while she was there, the only person that she could really relate to.
Yeah.
And then she wound up like disappearing or she ran away or whatever. She got some disciplinary action because she punched a girl in the face.
Yeah.
And then the girl happens to come back. I forgot her name though. What's her name? Riley. Yeah. So Riley comes back, and she takes Ellie on like this adventure or whatever. So a
date.
It wasn't.
She took her on a date. It was a date.
In retrospect, yes, it was a date. But it was like, yo, where have you been? You ran away, and she said, I'm not with this conforming shit and being part of this militia. I ran away, and somebody called me, and they liked me, and they just put me in their gang. I got jumped in their gang.
Pretty much. She Crip now.
She Firefly'd up.
She Raleigh C.
Yeah. So now she part of the Fireflies. So now she part of the Fireflies, and she came back to. Well, we later learned that she came back because she was getting stationed somewhere out of the city, and she wanted to say goodbye to Ellie. But she first framed it as like, I just came back because I missed you and I wanted to see you, and like I didn't want you to think I abandoned you. So as she ran away, she discovered a bunch of stuff. So she takes Ellie out. They sneak out of the compound, and she takes her to this abandoned mall. So the mall is a mall. There's clothing stores, just a whole bunch of like just everything is decrepit and vines and old. takes her on an adventure, turns on the power. There's a carousel. They have like little cute, like, childhood things. Ellie is excited by an escalator because she ain't never
seen one.
She ain't never seen one. Ellie is excited about like a lot of just things because she saw like a plane. She was like, "Y'all used to ride those?"
Yeah, well, because all that stuff existed before she was born.
Before she was born, yeah.
So now she's seen this stuff, but like she never seen it. She's seen stairs clearly, but never seen an escalator because that's like, why are we gonna waste the time and effort
Bobby.
and power? Well, what happened? Is he in the...
Bobby said they didn't even get the scissor and then put a sad face.
Like, yeah, she's 14, man.
Like, yeah, what is your point, dog? You could have been here and said that. But that fucked me up. What was that? So yeah,
rock, paper, scissors.
Sometimes I just want to rip the shit out the shit.
Cordyceps, carousel, scissors.
So they was at the. Why do you leave me alone with this nigga? So they do all types of cute stuff. They ride carousels. They walk throughout the mall. You know, whatever the case may be. They go play in this arcade. They play Mortal Kombat 2.
Yep.
Because Riley had always told her about Mortal Kombat 2, and then she actually got to play it. They played it for a long, long time, and then I guess Ellie finds out that Riley is stationed in this specific mall to, I guess, look out for, infected or just.
I think it's just like a firefly station where she was just like working out of them, because I think she had like bombs or weapons and shit. Like, I guess they use it as like a depot or whatever. How
you gonna move so reckless in an apocalypse that they deserve to get bit? I would assume Riley did her due diligence and went throughout that mall, but she just maybe overlooked something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah, she was there before, like, cause it's a Firefly station, so I think there's people in there and they've been in there. I think they just missed one, and I think
she had a sleeping bag there. She made bombs there,
and even when she was in the arcade and she was complaining about needing coins, she's like, "Well, I was here yesterday, spent over an hour just to bust open the coin machine just so they could get coins and shit." So, like, she's been in there. I just think because they were probably making a lot more noise than was normally happening, because they're in the arcade playing arcade, because people are probably in there just chilling, being quiet, but it's making so much extra noise that it traveled to where that one infected was staying and woke it up. Because when it's dark and whatever, they sort of go inactive and shit, so, until something wakes it up. And unfortunately, them fucking playing Mortal Kombat woke it up. Finished him.
Just woke them all up. That guy was laying flat. He seen that, but why not really make sure? I mean, they're kids. I don't know. For dramatic effect, I don't know. But, they're playing Mortal Kombat, and then I guess Riley breaks the news to Ellie that, she's being moved to somewhere far, far away and she's never going to see her again. Ellie storms off, but then she gets attacked by the infected.
No.
Riley gets attacked. No. That machine went off, and then they was just sitting there. They was like longingly, like, if this is the last time I'm gonna see you, we gonna have fun. And
so she storms off and then comes back.
Yeah,
they still have more to date.
Yeah,
and then she like finds her in like this.
Date.
It was absolutely a date.
It was a date.
It was a cute ass date.
It was.
So they was doing more shit, and then I think they were Did he come when they were dancing?
Yo, if I'd have did that, I'd have definitely beat.
Then she should have beat too. The nigga didn't interrupt. Rock, paper, scissors for real.
Yo, y'all niggas wild. But so they was dancing like, if this is the last time I see you, we gonna have fun, and then they get attacked by the affected.
Yeah.
They both get bit.
Yep.
But they both don't know that that Ellie is immune, and I don't know what happens to Riley. I'm guessing she eventually turns and Ellie kills her.
Yeah, because I mean, so if you listen to the show, Ellie has stated that this is not the first time she had to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Whenever she said that. And then, like, when they were sitting, after they got bit, they were both just sort of sitting there, and they were going over their options, and Riley was like, we got option one, the easy way, we could just shoot ourselves, keep it moving, we'll be done with it.
Click, clack, pow.
Yeah, how you like me now? Or we could just
go crazy together and just bite niggas that come
just
in
like
this
I
thing
don't care
together.
if it's 2 minutes or 2 hours or 2 weeks, like just spending whatever little bit of time we have left together,
Cutest shit
and
in the
then
world.
and just see what happens.
Right.
And then obviously they fade the black on that. They don't like really show you what happens. You just kind of like infer the fact that they were because they're probably just both sitting there, and then Riley's slowly turning, Ellie's not, and then eventually she ended up having to probably kill Riley.
Kill a friend, yeah. A lot of outrage with this with the gay stuff.
Why?
Because people,
I don't understand.
People
this.
either didn't watch the show. I mean, didn't play the game before watching the show, or y'all just really, really, really hate gay people for some reason, and it's mind-boggling why y'all hate gay people so much. Like, it's a show. There are homosexuals that exist in the world. If you play the game, obviously no.
Yeah.
But it's just like, why is that a big deal, or like the crux of the show, or make the show unwatchable just because it's one aspect of the show that doesn't really play. It doesn't really play a part in the overall story. Like if it revolved around her being gay, I could see a little bit of outrage, but still let people be who they want to be. But it's just like, if that is just a through line, or just a passing thing, like, okay, we know she's gay. Okay, fine, cool. It has no bearing on the story. Like, zombies don't bite her because she's gay or something. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, what her sexuality is. No. But a lot of people online just hate the fact that, the Bill episode.
But he was gay in the game. That's what this is what I don't understand.
Didn't play the game, or they just hate gay people.
So it's not. So I mean, and even if he wasn't gay in the game, it's not that big of a deal. Who cares? But in the game, he was gay. They didn't depict him having a relationship, but. It's like, if you watch the episode, it's not about him being gay as much as it's about two people finding love in the middle of the end of the world, and like trying to find some humanity left in this crazy ass world. And sure, they could have did it with like a straight person, like 2 straight people, if you wanted to, or whatever. Or they chose to do it with 2 gay people. Who cares? It's not the end of the world.
It don't literally is.
And the same thing. And I didn't play the DLC, but I'm pretty this whole episode, I'm pretty sure, is like just straight lifted from the DLC. It's like they go to the mall, they go on a date, they take the picture booth, they go whatever, and they both get bit, they kiss, and they get bit. Like, she's been gay since jump.
Yeah.
Like, and even in the first episode, second episode, when Tessa said something about her having a boyfriend, she kind of just didn't say nothing. She was like a little weird, like, because she doesn't like men. She's lesbian. She's gay. She likes women.
Be gay.
Well, yeah, she's gay as hell. Let her be that. Let her rock, paper, scissors. Like, she fucking. I'm sorry, but yeah. So I don't understand people being upset about that. And this is just showing Ellie, where she was in a situation where someone that she cared about got hurt, and then she couldn't do anything to help them. And it sort of mirrors the same thing was going on with Joel. He's hurt, and she's trying, and she's like, I can't abandon, because she didn't have anybody. She was an orphan. That's so she was just deposited at the Fedra place, and she just grew up there. She don't really have anyone. The first person she had was Riley, and that person died. Right. And then the other person she cares about is Joel, and he's dying, and so it's like, that's why her thinking he's gonna die makes her flash back to this horrible thing, because like Riley was like the first person she cared about, and also it's like she's young, she's like 14, 15, whatever she's supposed to be, first time, like, the hormones kicking in, meeting someone you like, all that shit, yada yada yada. So it's like, it's not that big of a deal. I don't understand why people get so outraged over this shit. Like, it's gay people are real. I'm scared. I'm sorry to tell you that. Like, they're out there, they exist, and they ain't really hurting nobody. So you should just like,
I'm a real gay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, relax. Oh my God. Yeah. Like,
Robbie said it's both. There's a lot of gay stuff, and they didn't play. It's also how people were brought up about being gay. But at some point, you got to unlearn stuff.
Is it a lot of gay stuff, or is it just gay stuff?
It's just gay stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is a lot of gay stuff?
It's not. Like I said, the show is not centered around plant zombies and gay stuff. Yeah. It's not centered around that. If it was centered around that, I could see some type of outrage. Yeah. But it's not. It's just a story about some people who happen to be gay. Yeah. They just so happen to be gay. Yeah. It's fine.
Also, that's what, 2 episodes out of 7?
Out of 7.
So what's about the other 5 episodes?
And the gay stuff, like, if we want to, the gay stuff that has happened on screen, It's probably like a cumulative 5 minutes out of what?
Yeah.
Fucking 7-8 hours of content.
Yeah.
Like they kissed once,
Yeah.
stared into each other's eyes longingly. Bill episode.
I mean,
did some gay stuff. They
mounted
were
him,
together, hugging, kissing, eating strawberries and shit.
Yeah.
It might have been a cumulative like
10
4 minutes,
yeah,
like
something
10
not crazy,
minutes,
not
maybe
crazy.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
It didn't affect the storyline.
Nah.
Just because they gay, we not attacking them or we gonna kill them. Like it has no bearing on the story. The raiders that came to attack them didn't know they was gay. The zombie that bit Ellie and Riley didn't know they was gay.
He didn't care.
It doesn't matter. I don't know why y'all. Why does it matter so much?
It's like you can smash all the scissors together you want. I'm still gonna kill y'all.
I can't even say where's Bobby because he be fucking alley-ooping this bullshit if he was here. The played out repopulate trope, that's what people are still mad it's not happening. Fuck them. Some people don't want to watch it. I turned my head when I saw two guys stuff, but I watched the rest of the story. And that's fine. If intimacy makes you, uncomfortable, you could turn away. You can not watch. It has no bearing on the story. It's not saying that you hate gay people. I don't like PDA a lot either. But seeing it on screen doesn't really bother me the most. Do I like seeing, two men on screen? Not the biggest fan of it.
I'm not gonna call up and request it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna,
But if it happens, I'm like, all right, fine, whatever.
Like, whatever.
It don't got nothing to do with it.
It's a show. If I see two girls kissing, not the biggest fan of it.
Well, it depends on who they are.
I mean, could be. That could be just my male bias. Fine.
It is.
But it's just like,
but I know that about myself.
I don't like PDA, so
but
I might turn away if I see something like, this ain't for me.
Yeah, but I'm also not gonna be like, oh my god, it's the gays, the agenda. Oh my
god, it's the gays run
the agenda.
Yo, they should make something like that.
What, the agenda?
Yeah. It should be, instead of zombies, it should be gay people and straight people running away.
If you get bit, you turn gay.
Yes. If there's something out there, if Chappelle's show or something was out there that can do this skit and just make people, like, it could just play on people's fears of like, oh, if I watch gay, I am gay. If I'm cool with this, I am gay. Like, whatever your gay thought is, whatever your thoughts about homosexuality are, cool. They just need to make it a skit. I would love to watch it. Some people, I read that. What was interesting is how it became obvious that the guy was gay. That steak dinner, I was like, oh, really?
Oh, because he could cook?
So, because he made the nigga, because he made the nigga something to eat, I was like, oh, this nigga gotta be sucking dick.
You only know how to make rabbit if you suck dick.
King Kniff would love to see some men.
King Kniff,
oh, he know how to cook, that means he know how to smoke some meat, don't he? But the episode, all in all, was good. Yeah. So after they get bit, they flash back to Joel back in the abandoned house. Yeah. Ellie's trying to find a way to save him because even though Joel says, go, I'm going to die, leave me. This is where you go. This is the gun. Do this. She's like, I'm not leaving you, Joel. So she finds a med kit. Tries to sew Joel back up because he's bleeding. Yeah. Tries to stop that. Obviously, they have no medical supplies, not near a hospital, not near a village or anything that can help them. So it's like they on their own. Yeah. So now Joe just kind of has to sleep it off.
I mean, pretty much.
How you sleep off getting stabbed? Cool. You're stronger than me.
Strong like bull.
Yeah. And then the next episode, I'm guessing, is going to be like, if they do it correctly, should be one of the best episodes. It should turn up something crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I mean, I don't know if you saw the preview.
The preview, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the preview, it should turn up something crazy because they didn't. Because the preview, obviously, the
next two episodes because we only got 2 episodes left. So
really,
it's only 9 episodes, I believe. So we got next week.
So this is 8.
7. So 8 is coming up, and then 9. So it's 9 altogether. So yeah,
they don't go straight to the hospital after this. You think they might cut up? All right, so this game, Last of Us Part 1. You think they cut that up into 2 seasons? Because I don't see them go. I don't see them going that drastic of a jump.
Well, they too close to the end for them not to end it.
That's a large ass. Unless they make the last episode like 2 hours or something like that.
Which they could.
That's a big ass jump.
I mean, they could. It's HBO. They might. It might be like an hour and a half, hour 45. Like the same way like the first episode was like hour 45 or some shit like that. I believe, right?
Yeah, something like.
So they'll probably do some shit like that, which would maybe be the reason why it's like 9 episodes instead of 10. They fucking used the episode length on the first one and the last one. But yeah, because they're gonna do what they do where they at, and then and they kind of truncated shit like the last episode or the episode before when they were at the college. That kind of happened kind of quickly compared to in the game. So some of that stuff they kind of like trimmed the fat on some of the shit. I think so.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, next week should be crazy. Then the week after.
Is...
if you have emotions, prepare to cry.
Yeah. No, this is it. Bobby said this is it. Okay, we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, all in all, good episode. I liked it. I fucked with it. Last of Us hasn't let me down.
No, it's been very good consistently.
Consistent. So we are here recording after the Sunday because Bobby wanted to be here because we wanted to review Creed as a threesome.
Ew.
Why you gotta be gay though?
We just talked about this.
First, the nigga stole our logo.
Who?
Then he stole fucking 2 hours of my time.
You know what? Touche.
Wait, what happened?
The 3.
The 3 logo for the Creed posters.
Oh,
it's very similar to the one we used.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't think about
it
that.
was.
So, the third installment of the Creed series, the 8th and 9th installment of the entire Rocky series.
Something like that. If I want to do math.
Yeah. I'm very tired. And my brain hurts. So what did you guys think of the movie?
I didn't have a problem with it, but I see where the anime influence came into play.
Oh, that's a fact. That's an omega fact. This nigga made an episode of Naruto. So
Yeah.
it was so scary. Naruto battle at the valley's end, nigga. It was like
it was a little bit of a stretch. This nigga was zeroing in on a body shot, like he got focus powers and some shit. I was like, okay, you got the Byakugan. All right, I see what's going on here.
You knew his Black Egon.
Yeah,
nigga, he's trying to focus, nigga. He was like, got them. He did all this shit.
Yeah, but overall, I would say I thought it was cool, but it was a little bit unbelievable what happened at the end with them making up after all he did. I'm like, you set this whole shit up to get this fight. you decked me on the beach. And we supposed to be cool after that?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's that nigga before he went to jail for 19 years, of course. Gave him the eye jammy.
I mean, but he was gonna help him anyway.
Yeah, but not help him get the shot to be the champ. He just got a nigga spar in the gym, and that was it. Maybe give him some money. Listen, I thought the movie was cool. I liked it. It was alright. It's I think Michael B. Jordan did okay for his first directorial debut, so I'm not even like too mad. I think he did an okay job. Like I wasn't like, oh, this is directed horribly. I was like, he did an okay job. I think he did pretty good.
Yeah.
Movie's okay. Listen, most of these Rocky movies are ridiculous. Like they're not really like realistic. A lot of that shit is unrealistic. I do think there is the beginning of the movie I thought was really strong. I felt really good. I thought it was really good. And then Jonathan Major's doing good. And the next thing you know, he turned into like the mean anime villain out of nowhere. Like it was like he's like, I'm in the beach, I got the gun, I'm drinking. I was like, damn, that's not the same person you was 2 minutes ago. But I guess maybe that's because he was pretending the whole time, I guess. But if that's the case, it didn't get portrayed well enough to like make that transition not feel weird. Yeah, it felt a little weird for me.
It was out of nowhere. Like, it was like a flip of the fucking switch. Like this nigga just evil now. Just
a villain. I was like, cool, I guess, dog. Like, I understand it a little bit because nigga got you locked up. But there is some dumb ass shit in this movie. Like, why they kill off Felicia Rashad like that, yo? Yeah, why she struck out Liv, but did just fade away?
Apollo.
She definitely like Goku with the special beam cannon through the body, faded away in the bed. Like she was like the picture.
Yeah,
it just fucking died. I was like, yo,
Why'd you leave me, Apollo?
Why'd you leave me?
Yeah.
Apollo.
I was like, they did not have to merculate her for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I was trying to think. Did she have Alzheimer's, or was that just a thing that was mixing in with the stroke?
The stroke. It was a stroke. The stroke fucked her brain up. so she thought the nigga was Apollo real quick. You know, you like they did not have to do her like that. That's what I'm saying. She didn't even have to die. Like her dying served no purpose in this movie. Like it didn't motivate him for nothing.
Yeah,
it was just a thing that happened. It was like, she had a stroke. Oh, that sucks. She did. Right. Like, right. It's not even like it would have been different. Like Damien like punched her in the eye socket and she stroked out. Then he have a reason to like fight this nigga. Like he don't really have no reason to fight him. Like he wasn't like beefing him like that. I was like the reason they fought was a little stupid. I think.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just a little dumb. Like if he had killed her, then he's like, I gotta avenge my mom, dog. And it's been real anime, but nah, he's just like, all right.
Yeah, it looked like he was gonna come on to his girl, but that just probably never happened. It was just a lot of symbolism, like her with her music career. She was producing, but she never was in the spotlight. Didn't work out. Him, he was locked in jail, so they kind of connected. I thought that was gonna play a part in it, but it didn't. Yeah,
because like for him, it's like Creed is living the life that he's supposed to have.
Yeah,
supposed to have had if he hadn't got locked up, because he was the number one was amateur or whatever he was before he got locked up. Like this was supposed to be his life, the money, the riches, the nice shit. He was supposed to have this if he hadn't got locked up. So I guess he's sort of saying like, how does it feel to watch somebody perform your shit? Like do something that you're supposed to be doing. It's your song. It's like I almost believe you. I was like, and I thought like maybe he's gonna try to like weasel in with her.
I thought they were gonna have some sort of a connection
or something, but nothing. The movie's like a whole lot of nothing.
Yep.
but collectively it was okay, but still it's just like a whole lot of like, all right, this is a little weird, this is a little weird. That don't make no sense. I was like, all right, cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I still ain't giving over the fact they killed Felicia Rashad like that. Like never. And then like she happened, I gotta get this box out. It's the picture. And it's this nigga in the front row.
Yeah.
Dapped up. He's like, that's the nigga that fucking beat Dragos.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And also it felt like something's missing because there's no Rocky. So
yeah,
there's a big like you can feel the absence of that character. And did they say what is he dead?
No,
or he just never. I mean, I know in real life, Sylvester Stallone don't fuck with the producer, and that's why he's not in the movie. But like, I don't know if they made it. And if they said he was dead, I might have missed that. No. I don't know. So I don't know if like he could actually come back if they like work out the issues or not.
He's just with his kid.
Oh, okay, so he's just with Mila Vantilamios.
Yeah, they kind of took they kind of took
he had the Rocky lip. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why they cast him.
Yeah, because he had the he got that genetic lip, nigga.
That's the only reason why they cast him, because he got the Rocky lip. Yeah. Like, yo, even though I think he's a good actor, I was like, the only reason he got this role is because he got the Rocky lip.
Yeah, I thought that when he was playing a hero, I was like, yo, why he got the Rocky jaw?
Yeah.
I'm a superhero. All right, okay.
That's Peter Petrelli. Peter Petrelli was be flat. Yeah, nigga, you fighting demons over there, yo. Yeah, you ain't supposed to do that much tequila at once in like a 5-minute window. Yeah, the movie hurt you like that. Tell me underdog what a movie hurt you.
No, I kind of understand it though, because sit right here,
damn. right in the heart,
damn.
Right in the heart.
God, damn. I think out of the whole movie, my biggest discrepancy was there's no fucking weight classes. These niggas just as big as they want to be.
Yo, when he fought that Mexican dude, I was like, there's no way. There's no way they should be fighting each other.
Yo. And he wanted to fight Drago at first. That nigga's fucking huge.
That nigga like 9'9".
Like what? Oh, but how big is that nigga? Ain't his name Big Nasty? How big is that nigga? Pause.
Nah, his name at least 6'5".
Yeah, he gotta be at least like.
He look at least 260, 300.
At least.
Let me see. Big
like
at least
6'4". This nigga's
6'4". Yeah. A Mexican dude had to be like 5'10" or some shit. Maybe 5'11". Not in the same weight class remotely.
I was looking at this shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga look like a Canelo or something. Like, why is he fighting this big ass nigga?
Because of the movie.
But that was way too unbelievable. At least in the last Rocky, it kind of made sense. Like when Rocky slimmed down and he was fighting Drago. Well, they probably was around the same. Wait, no. Clubber Lang. Clubber Lang was definitely bigger.
Yeah. Listen, they don't believe in weight classes in Rocky. It just make a good fight. But still, that shit was unbelievable. Yeah, and I thought he killed that nigga. Like, I thought he killed that Mexican nigga. I was like, oh shit, it's a homicide. But then he was right there. The next fight, like, hey, I was like, then fight this nigga if you alright. Like, get your belt back. Don't be just chilling in the ring, being all cool. Like, yeah, that was good. What else? The daughter of boxing was cool, I guess.
Yeah.
It was funny when she punched that little girl in the face when she read the picture half. Yeah, pretty much. Stuffed her. She's like, yo. It's funny. I don't know. This movie's just crazy. But nah, so when they were saying this anime inspired, they was not lying. When he had that fucking zone in the end flashback, this nigga fucking punched him into a jail cell.
Like, into the bag with that.
Into the bag.
Leon was whipping their ass or some shit. Like,
I was like, God damn. It was like so anime. It was like, all right. I see what he was doing there. He fucking then he did the me anime shit where he hit him in the stomach.
Yeah.
I was like, oh damn, they went for it.
I'm surprised the sweat did come up his back like
I know, like right in the circle. Like, I mean, it kind of did, yeah. And the drool was like, I was like, damn. I could spit on that.
Oh God.
Yeah, I just I kind of don't like how it was like I like and don't like at the same time. Where it's like, okay, it's just them in the ring and they're fighting each other. And the next thing you know, last round, I was like, I guess. I was like, I guess that's a way to cut through all that. Like, it didn't feel like they was really fighting. Like, it didn't feel like they was like. I feel like he didn't take no damage.
Yeah, it's not Rocky-esque like the fights. There was no montage through the rounds and nothing like that. They just had that one like imaginary round, and the next thing you know, final round. I was like, what the fuck? What happened? We only did like 3 rounds.
Yeah.
What happened? I don't know. Like it was just a lot of the Rocky essence was missing. Like the training montage was whack.
I mean, to me it was like it didn't feel like it meant nothing. Like it usually feels like when they hit the montage, it's like, all right, he fought the dude before, or he's seen what the dude could do. He's like, all right, this dude is bigger than you, so we're gonna make you fucking lift up children and run through Africa or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta.
But he was just running up the with the Hollywood Hills, and that was it.
We're gonna make you run through Africa. It's fucking hilarious.
That would be lit though.
That's what they do. It's like, oh, he's faster than you. Chase the chicken. It's like, oh shit, okay, we're gonna do. That's what he had him doing. Like, what's that? 2? I think he had him do that shit.
Yeah.
He's like, you can just beat it, Rocky, because you're a bum. You're a tomato. You gotta run. And it's like, like the montage was just like him. Okay, I guess we have to have one, so they just did it. Like, it was just like, all right, I'm gonna fight Drago, and they'll be like, and then we fight.
It was just very lackluster compared to like the other Rocky montages. Like I like the one, the first one better. The first one with the Meek Mill song and the dirt bikes and shit like that. That shit was lit.
When he's running through the city. But there's more to that. Like, it was like it like there was a connection because it's like him really training to like really do his shit for the first time. Like, to like really like prove himself and shit. Like, even in the second one, it's like, I gotta do this for my dad, even though I never met this nigga.
Yeah.
Like, Like this one is like there was no connection to nothing.
Yeah. Like it was.
And it'd been different. Like, yo, he's taller than you, he's bigger than you, so we got to do whatever. We got to figure out how to get past him. We know he fights dirty, so you got to learn how to whatever. Like if they'd have like
that's another thing.
Incorporated some of that shit. Yeah.
He didn't even fight dirty like that.
He did when he fought the Mexican nigga.
He fucking hit the nigga with his knees and shit.
Yeah, he fucking wild. Yeah, he didn't do any of that shit when he fought Michael B. on.
Yeah, he did. He just punched his arm. I guess it's his move. It's a signature move to punch the arm, so it won't work.
Yeah, he rotator cuff. Fuck your rotator up, nigga. You can't rotate. If you can't rotate, you can't win, nigga. Fucked up. I don't know, nigga.
Yo, what did you like about it?
Tessa Thompson.
Well, I did like about it. I did like.
Nah, what I like. Nah, I think overall it was a good. Okay, I don't know if anything was like overly impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Jonathan Majors, he could act as well.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, so he was. I mean, I don't think they gave him a whole lot to work with, but the little bit of stuff they gave him, I think he was doing what he could do with it. You know.
You know what?
What?
I forgot who said this. I forgot who said this. I think it was like Domino who said this. He said that Jonathan B. Majors, his acting is so good, it's kind of gonna overshadow Michael B. Jordan's. Like when he went on Stephen A. Smith's show, that shit was so fucking cheesy. Like, don't do this here. Don't do this. All right, we fighting, and that was it. I was like, that was kind of quick.
Yeah. No, you know what made it a little bit better too? If everything didn't happen so quickly.
If this shit didn't exist, what?
Nah, if everything didn't happen so quickly. Like he fought the Mexican nigga, became the champ. He had the one fight, and then he turned around and fight Michael B. And I was like, when they showed him when he was on Stephen A. and that nigga called him, he's like, he's in the house. Like, where he get a house from? Yo, he just beat that nigga. Like,
yo, can I go, please?
Go ahead.
Can I go, please?
Go ahead.
This nigga leveled up overnight, man.
Yeah, I was like, who this bitch? Where you get money from? I thought he was. How he even? First off, he just
out of nowhere.
Also, he just got out of prison. I don't think they let you switch houses just like that. They got to monitor you. Nigga. He had the anklet on. But you good? Go ahead. I'm just saying.
Oh man,
take it away.
You know, like every year, right? So like Oxford and like Merriam-Webster, right? They add new words to the dictionary and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's enough words in the English vernacular to express how much I hate this fucking movie.
Oh damn.
Right? From beginning to credits. I hate this movie.
Wow.
Everything y'all mentioned, and then some. So first of all, what Bobby said, there were no weight classes, right? So the little Mexican Puerto Rican dude, right? Clearly like a, welterweight, lightweight. Jonathan Majors, clearly light heavy or heavyweight, right? Why is he fighting someone out of his weight class? Cool, fine. What Hesh said, he beat the Spanish dude. He's 1-0. And he has all the belts. He's the champion
of everything.
Of everything.
Oh God.
By the end of the movie, he's 1-1. So, all right. So, it is the worst movie in the Rocky franchise, bar none, right?
I'm trying to think.
There's so much that could have made this movie that much more better. First of all, homie gets out of jail, right? Homie gets out of jail and gets a title shot. We don't know if this nigga can box. He just says he can box, right? Don't know he can box. It would have been nice if there was like a prison league where this nigga's been fighting this whole time. They just keep calling him old and he can box. You owe me one. I'm going to put you in a ring with this contender, right? This man just got out of jail. You talking about there's no one in the world that can fight this Spanish man in the world.
Well, that one I get. That was like they're doing the spectacle thing.
Yeah.
Like the no name Rocky.
But there was no build up to the fight. There was no like, this former convict turned contender. It was just missed opportunity after missed opportunity. He has an ankle monitor on. He's at a party. Very late in the night. The man that gets arrested for busting up Drago's son's hand, right? Convicted felon, right? I don't think convicted felons can be around other convicted felons.
Well, they won't know that until it was too late. And
he has an ankle bracelet on. They know where he is at all times. Yeah,
but I'm saying, like, I don't think they wouldn't hold that against him, because if they gave him permission to go to the party, they got to be on the thing where they're like, he might not know everyone who's at the party.
You're not supposed to. Okay.
Well, so now you get permission to do certain stuff.
Locked up with this man, got pictures with this man. They can't put two and this movie should have been an hour long.
Well,
they can't put two and two together. When they showed his face on the TV for that long a period, just so we know his face, and then Felicia Rashad brings the box out the closet, shows him dapped up with this man, the man that's back in jail for doing a hit for you. No one thought to invest. Fine, no one goes to jail.
I mean, who knows to investigate that? Like, it's like, who knows to know?
Like,
the man with the ankle monitor on?
Nah, but they might have just slipped that one by. It's like, okay, it's just a dude who did something. Maybe they didn't like investigate.
I don't think that part was needed though,
at all.
I think the misunderstanding was built up enough.
Like stipulation of your release is like you can't be around other convicted felons.
Yeah,
especially when you were locked up for that long.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, clearly, it only happened so that they could get rid of Drago, so that they could have the opportunity that he needs to fight someone. Because if
so
it doesn't,
the whole like, all right, so they fight. Jonathan Majors plays dirty, winds up winning all the belts. Now this nigga has friends and
I don't know
a party, and he's at the beach celebrating like he did something so amazing after he cheated and won.
Yeah.
What else happened?
It could have been way more creative how he even got the title shot. Like they could have inspired
the title shot out of jail. Okay, so remember when Kimbo Slice had all those fights in like backyard brawls or something like that, and then he made his way to the UFC?
Yeah.
It could have been something like that where it was like, hey, this guy has been making all this ruckus around the prison circuit, just been beating up everybody, finally gets out, happens to be friends with Adonis Creed, wants a title shot. You could have been like, oh, I heard about the noise you've been, I heard everything that you've been doing inside, the ring in jail or whatever. Then give him a title shot. He gives him a title shot just because that's his friend. That's how boxing works.
It ain't what you know, it's who you know.
But I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Like there's no one in the history of movies or like real life who comes into the ring 0-0 and gets a title shot. Spectacle or not. They didn't even make him a spectacle. They could have like, oh, this convicted felon's second chance, whatever the fuck, give him a title shot. What? Like, there's no one in the world.
They had no montage. You could have montaged his fights.
You could have montaged every single thing. They spent more on the past and how they got arrested and how he got away than anything else.
Yeah. Like, I think it'd have been better if he'd have beat the Mexican dude and just been champ for like a undetermined amount, like for a while, and he just continually was talking shit about Adonis, and Adonis seeing that, and then after a while he got fed up with it. Like I think it'd have been at least a little bit better if like he had actually more fights under his belt, like it was like more time spread, because it was like so quick, and it's like everything flipped on a dime. It was like, all right, we cool. Now we not cool. Now we cool again. Oh, it's my bad. I got you arrested. It's like, nah, we was both kids, dog. It was nobody. It's like, yeah,
that's
right.
all he kept talking about when he got out. Dog, I want a title shot. You live in my life. I taught you everything. I want a title shot. I want the life I was supposed to live. I want a title shot. And then he actually gives him the title shot.
Yeah. And I don't know why he was a villain. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like he was cool.
After he got what he wanted, it's like
he just turned into a fucking maniac villain. I was like, why?
And then he punches him on the beach.
Yeah, I jammed him. Let him up.
For what? For what?
Let him up. Let him know I'm a man.
I just helped you out. I got you out of jail. I got you paid. Now you have a house,
a random girl,
and a girlfriend.
Yeah, Shaquita.
Where did she come from? There's no. He's just in a loft.
Yeah,
convicted felony.
Yeah, just doing pull-ups
in the Hollywood Hills.
Just doing pull-ups
for one fight.
Just doing pull-ups for no reason.
How did he get that? We saw his house before that. He didn't have a rundown apartment. He just had news clippings.
This nigga was washing the socks with soap, bar soap. Like he only had one pair of socks. He was like,
how did he go from
next thing
this ass halfway house? You stay here while we ankle monitor you to a house in the Hollywood Hills just because you became champion. You are still on parole. You're on parole.
But then again, like, how much was the purse? Had to be a good amount of money. Brought a house.
You are still on parole.
I moved my parole to this new house.
And then this whole... How did he get Stephen A number?
Internet.
You telling me this nigga that had been down for 18 years know how to work the internet all of a sudden?
Oh,
well, they do have
his agent.
His agent.
His agent.
Now he has an agent.
His girl got it. You know she
girl got Stephen A number?
Yeah, that's crazy. She fucked Stephen A. You know she a groupie. What else she gonna be? She came out of nowhere.
It was just it was just that the montages was lacking. They could have montaged him in fights just like they did the Tommy dude in which Rocky was that?
5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah. 5. Yeah, they could have done that, but just didn't do it, and he just had everything overnight.
Same thing have to die.
Same thing with Clubber Lang. Clubber Lang was montaging a couple of his fights and shit. Too.
Yeah.
He was like knocking niggas out.
Yeah,
going crazy.
No, but Clubber Lang was established.
Yeah,
and was talking crazy shit.
His point is,
and then what?
His point is like they montaged his fights, so at least to build them up, like how he was just taking people out. So there's some context to it. There's no context to this nigga.
There's no context to this man at all. And he doesn't even have like a cool name.
What Dame Anderson?
Dame Anderson or some
shit.
Anderson.
So we got Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, the Italian stallion.
Drago.
Yvonne.
Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
Clubber Lang.
Yeah.
Dame Anderson.
Yeah.
They should have put Johnson. Dame Johnson.
Anything creative.
Diamond Dame
Just
Johnson.
go in the lexicon of fighters.
Damon Ducked.
He was Diamond Dame Anderson.
Yeah. Anderson. Who wrote that on the paper?
Diamond all right, so
Dame Anderson.
I want to ask you an important question that's not important, but I'm going to ask it anyway, and I know it's going to come off the wrong way. How? All right, so the daughter's deaf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which is fine.
I don't know if she's deaf or just like slowly losing her hearing like her mom.
She didn't speak at all, so I thought she was just completely deaf. And
might be. I don't know. They was doing the ASL thing.
Yeah,
the whole movie. She might be just deaf.
All right. How does that work if she's gonna be a boxer? Can't hear the bell.
Colors.
Colors?
Yeah, colors.
No, you could.
They
you
don't
need to necessarily hear the bell. You could feel like bass and like vibrations and shit like that. And then once the person gets up on the other end, you know to get up too.
Yeah, but you
gotta know that motherfucker up with his hands up. Okay,
but you gotta know when to stop because if you hit him after the bell,
yeah.
Listen, we didn't get that far. The ref steps in, does this shit.
All right, fair enough.
It gotta be lights or something.
Yeah, I was just curious. Like,
lights, man. If they don't,
because gotta be some sort of lights, nigga, flickering.
How you gonna tell the different vibrations between the getting punched in the face vibrations and the other vibrations?
Yeah,
dog, you asking way too many questions for a Michael B. Jordan directed movie.
I just don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't box if you're deaf. I'm not
maybe I don't know. Maybe you can.
I just ask questions because I don't know.
Now,
also, if they do, because obviously they're trying to tee up future Creed movies with her.
I need this to stop right here. No. I need this to stop right here. I need this franchise to stop right here.
You know what's crazy?
There's no more. No more. This is it. He got the championship back. He beat Dame. I need no more Rock. No, I don't need. I don't need nigga Apollo to have a little brother. I don't need his uncle to come. I don't need nothing.
Oh, you're getting the Drago spin
nothing. Hope the little girl dies in the movie or something. I don't need anything else from Creed. I don't need a redemption arc. I don't need him training anyone. So
it's gonna happen. He'll be back. He the champ there.
Hesh, how do you feel about Michael B. Jordan's acting?
I don't think he's the world's worst actor in the world like other people do. Do I think he did the greatest? Overall, it was just okay. I do think there were some things where like when him and Tessa Thompson were like arguing and shit. I think he's like doing good, but like overall, I think it was just okay. I don't think
he was doing good.
Yeah, I don't think he's the world's worst actor like other people do. I think he's serviceable, right? I think he's an okay actor. He's a good actor. I don't like hate him. Other people like, oh, he's horrible. I was like, he's okay. Like he's not the best that I've ever seen, but I don't think he's the worst I've ever seen either. I've seen a nigga that did the room or whatever the fuck this shit it was. Tommy Wiseau, whoever his name was. Yeah, worst actor I've ever seen in my life. So I think he did that. It's okay. He can't hurt you anymore. Well, he can when they make Creed 4. But
hey yo, don't ever say it to me again. Can't hurt you anymore.
I mean, listen, they making another Creed. I think
I really hope not.
I think he did I over the weekend. So jokes on you, nigga.
I need Rocky to come back. I need Apollo to come back
From the dead.
I need Apollo to do something.
Oh, that would be fire when he was in the anime world of
God.
Yeah, Carl Weathers.
Yeah, I just want to make sure this right next day was say. was just talking to a nigga from Beyond the Grave.
What, like in Happy Gilmore? Shut up, Happy.
Like, you can do it, son.
Play the piano with the dead hand.
Fight him to death, son. That'd been mad anime, nigga.
Why did she have to die?
I don't know. Mm-hmm. For no reason, nigga. He just killed him. Stroke. Man.
He said, man.
Yeah. She just shut down, nigga.
God.
For what? Like, there was no... Like, they killed her for absolutely no reason.
This is like Rocky... This is Rocky 5 mixed with Rocky 3 a little bit?
A little bit. Yeah, he's got some Clubber Lang in him a little bit, but not like... So it's like Clubber Lang, but like he actually has like some depth and motivation. He wasn't just like some over the top, just crazy. I'm just gonna beat you to the death, woman.
Yeah,
come get it with a real man, woman. Like he was like none of that.
What's the motivation?
Motivation?
What's the motivation?
Well, just he had a goal like that he wanted to do when he was a child, and obviously got locked up and that impeded his goal, and he's like got focused. He's not like Clubber Lang was just like insane psycho just for the sake of being an insane psycho. Like him, he's got some type of like depth and motivation there. Whether or not you agree of it's really good or not, excuse me, it's still there.
Yeah, this kind of threw me for a loop because I didn't think that Adonis was going to be retired.
Yeah.
Apparently he's old in this. So they made it seem like he's like mid 40s. This nigga's like 33, 34, right? Something like that and retired. I've seen fucking Bernard Hopkins fight at like 40 something.
You know, it's just a story. They gotta like, yeah. I think even that would have been better if he didn't retire and he just stayed champ, and then Homeboy got out of jail and was like, "I'm coming for that belt."
Yeah,
even that would have been like better
because there's nobody left. There's literally nobody.
Yeah,
left.
Any storyline would have been better than what was written. This was poorly written. This was poorly executed. I didn't want to see this. I was excited for this movie just because I like boxing movies and I like the Rocky franchise. Whoever wrote this shit, I wish nothing but bad upon you. Michael B. Jordan directed this shit. I did not like it. I did not like the direction. I did not like the anime references. It was I hate this movie.
I did the Dragon Ball punch. You didn't like that?
The Dragon Ball punch.
And another thing, the choreography. So, you know, all the Rocky movies are very, very unbelievable because no one can take that many punches and be okay.
Oh no,
everyone should have CTE brain. Everyone that participated in a fight in the Rocky universe should be Muhammad Ali right now.
Brain.
They should have that shit. Superior brain damage, unable to walk, speak, function, go to the bathroom by yourself, all that. Them punches looked like they hurt, and there was multiple of them. Nobody blocked. Nobody did nothing.
Yeah, that Rocky's defense was just punch me in the face.
Yes. Come on, I can take it. Punch me in the face.
Yeah, that was block with your head. That was especially the first. I just rewatched that shit recently. The first, Apollo was just tagging that
cracking him
face up. He was just.
But it was entertaining.
Yeah,
this felt too choreographed for my liking.
Yeah,
they were a little stiff.
It was very 1-2 slip, punch. It seemed just too 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that was hard, but that's the anime influence trying to be like the fast taijutsu in Naruto fights.
But the anime aspect came in like later down the line, towards the end when they, everybody disappeared in the arena.
Yeah, and
they did that whole thing. I'm talking about from like the first fight to Dame's fight with the Spanish dude to the end fight. It was too choreographed. It was too on the button. It wasn't a lot of, I know you can't really punch these people, but it wasn't no like fluidity. It was just very choreographed.
Yeah.
And it's like you move here, you duck this, and then I punch you, and then you fall.
Yeah.
At least with the Rocky ones, it was entertaining to watch the shit. Like I know niggas ain't supposed to get punched like that. That's not a real fight at all. But it was entertaining to watch that.
Mm.
Like it would have helped if they knew how to fight or throw a punch. That would have been entertaining as well. I feel like it might have been like, the basics of boxing and then, okay, go act.
Yeah. Yeah. They also, I feel like they wasted Tessa Thompson in this. Like, she didn't have nothing to do in this. It's like, why you even in this movie, really?
She had, because she's his wife.
Yeah, but she didn't do shit. Like, even in the first movies, there was stuff for her to do. This one, it felt like there was really nothing for her to do in this shit.
You have to be an integral part because you're my wife, and that's it. That's the only place you go. You just have kids and fake make music.
And where's Apollo's other kids?
That's another thing. They mentioned
he mentioned them in it. He finally mentioned them.
Maybe in Creed 4 he fights the other 4.
He got more kids?
Yeah, he got
Apollo?
I don't know. He got some kids.
He had 2.
I'm pretty sure Adonis ain't the only bastard out there.
Oh, that'd be fire. Oh, Dynasty of Creed.
No, don't do that.
Oh, that'd be fire.
Creed versus Creed.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. We done did it. We just wrote Creed 4.
No, don't do it because I thought this one was gonna be.
I don't want anyone to write Creed anything anymore.
No, too late. We wrote it. Dynasty of Creeds. Creedacy.
Creedacy.
It's lit.
Why is Michael B. Jordan such a bad actor?
I don't think he is, but I can.
He's okay.
He's like an okay. Like,
it's just a lot of lines he does is cheesy. It just comes off cheesy.
No feeling, they just fall very, very, very flat. And
I mean, there was some of that in this. I'm not gonna act like there wasn't, but that might be just the dialogue issue more than acting. I don't know. It's all those things combined. I don't know, dog. Like. Why'd they kill her?
She didn't have to die.
She did not at all. Ridiculous.
And then after all these years, now she has a revelation about Apollo. She ain't say none of this shit while she was alive. Now on her deathbed, Apollo,
he helped me forgive you.
Why'd you leave me, Apollo? Just because I didn't want you.
He got murdered by a Russian.
Yeah, he did.
He got murdered by a white.
Yeah.
She was a side chick. Adonis is a bastard.
She was not the side chick.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so then who's Apollo's wife in all the other Rocky movies?
Her.
No, it's not her.
No,
yes,
it is. It's Felicia Rashad. You ain't know that?
Yeah, she's playing the wife from
not
Rocky.
that woman.
Yes, it is. It's not the woman, but she's playing that character.
Yeah, not the same actor, but she's playing. Yeah, she's playing.
You
the
see
wife.
that rich ass house when he jumped over the wall?
Yeah,
at the beginning.
You
didn't know that the whole time. You didn't know that the whole time. You didn't know that the whole time.
So who was Adonis's mother?
We don't know.
Some random woman. That's the point, because he's a bastard.
Yeah.
And Apollo just fucked some chick and then had Adonis.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what happened to the mom. I don't know if she died or whatever, but he was in group homes or whatever.
Yeah.
And she found out about him and she picked him up and brought him into her life and shit.
You didn't think that was Apollo's wife the whole time? Felicia Rashad was Apollo's wife the whole time.
No,
she was
not.
How did you miss that context? That was in the first one.
I don't rewatch them shit.
That's at the beginning. That was at the beginning of the first one.
Yeah, that was like the concept. She scooped up the little nigga like, oh shit, little nigga, your life is fucked up. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move you on up to the East Side Deluxe apartment in the sky.
Remember when he gave he said this is my father's shit, and he gave him that Muhammad Ali and George Foreman
ticket?
The
jungle.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it was Apollo's house.
Yeah.
I know it was I thought Apollo just gave her like hush money or something like that, but she was like a side chick.
Not no goddamn ticket.
She was his wife. And that's why she was saying all that stuff when she was talking to like he
Apollo, why'd you leave me?
Yeah.
I thought she was the glorified side chick. And she was like,
no.
You leave me for your wife. I thought you loved me.
No.
That was his wife. And she's sad that he got murdered. She's like, why'd you leave me? He helped me forgive you for leaving me.
You thought
but I'm saying no.
You thought Felicia Rashad was a side bitch for like 3 movies?
Yeah.
Dead ass. I thought she was the side bitch.
No.
I thought, I'm gonna tell you what I thought, right? I thought that Felicia Rashad was a side bitch, right? And I thought that she had sent Adonis off because he was too wild and reckless or whatever, like sent him off somewhere. And then she came and scooped him later, like, all right. Now, I was lying to you about who your daddy was. Now you got to fulfill his legacy. You were Creed, so go do some Creed shit.
Nah,
that'd have been way doper.
Nah,
oh man,
he just the Jon Snow of the Creed family, nigga. Like he's just a bastard of the Bronx, wherever the nigga's from. I don't know.
Adonis Snow, isn't it?
Yeah. She's like, oh shit, this nigga just got random babies everywhere. Well, scoop this one up. But Creed 4
make some money off this one.
Pretty much. Creed 4, there's another Creed. It's a Creed family.
Yeah, I pray.
Nah, it's too late.
Not another fucking Creed pops out of anything.
Well, we're definitely getting a Drago spinoff.
Why would we?
Well, because we're getting one. That's part of the beef Stallone was having with the producer. The producers like bastardizing Rocky. Like that's part of the reason why Drago was in this movie, so people can remember, oh shit, Drago. Like we're getting a Drago spinoff. I don't know what it's gonna be. I mean, obviously he's just gonna fight.
Wasn't that announced at the end of the second movie?
No,
like that.
Not the end of it, just like
in between. Yeah,
just like maybe like 6 months ago, a year ago, if that, somewhere along the lines of that. And then obviously the daughter's gonna be a boxer, so we're gonna get Creedlit.
Creedlit. Oh, Creedlit.
I hate this movie so fucking much.
We're gonna fight stereotypes and boxers at the same time. We'll fight your perception.
It makes it seem like I hate Michael B. Jordan that much more, and I don't.
I mean, it don't seem like you don't not hate that nigga.
So be it. I'll wear it at this point. I don't care. I don't hate him, but I'm just vocal about my disappointments and my problems with this nigga.
I mean, you shit all over his directorial debut.
Mm.
I mean, it's not his fault the movie was bad. It was poorly written.
Yeah, it was Ryan Coogler and his brother.
Yeah, I know. Coogies.
I need Coogler to sit his ass down somewhere. I know that's your man and all, but I need you to sit your ass down somewhere.
Why? What Coogs do?
He wrote this fucking movie and it was horrible.
Well, he wrote it in the middle while he's doing other shit.
Fine. You're just gonna mess up a story franchise like Rocky because you fucking being pulled in too many directions. That's your reasoning? Cool.
Well, his brother was right. I'm pretty sure he had a big hand on it.
Why don't people hire continuity motherfuckers no more?
They do. They just don't pay attention.
I feel like this is like a homie hookup. Like, yo, bro, you doing all that shit? I can write stuff too. Watch this.
Watch this.
You know how like maybe this was a metaphor where it was like Michael B. Jordan gave Jonathan Majors a chance, Ryan Coogler gave his brother a chance, and it was like, yo, watch what I could do with this, cuz. Watch this shit. I'm about to kill us. Worst movie I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you.
Oh shit! What you look up?
I was trying to see. It looks like it made at least
100 million.
100 million.
Oh shit!
And the budget was like 75. So
oh damn.
You'll probably be getting another one. And that was just this weekend. So even if they just do another,
man, that's the fan club. That's fucking
hey,
whole bunch of Rocky enthusiasts. That's that.
When you
Women getting their panties wet
for nothing to watch this horrible acting.
This horrible
story. You have to stop saying that.
No, listen. Profit is profit. If it's profitable, you get another one, dog.
I know some more shit I hate about this movie.
He gonna fight his brother, the Elder Creed.
Elder Creed.
I hated this shit from beginning to end.
It was not
like,
that bad.
It's cool if you just want to watch some mindless movie shit. Cool, but
yeah.
I was just watching this shit as I guess comparing it to all the other Rockies and what it could have been and what the storyline should have been or could have been. Like, why does this nigga get a title shot just out of jail just because he went to jail for you? I guess
because he knew Creed. He knew the nigga that knew the nigga.
It's not the point.
I mean, that's the point. He knew the dude that knew the dude. He's like, yo, we gotta make a spectacle. We gotta get you your money, dog. And this is the way. You remember when my dad picked up Rocky?
I remember when Rocky movies used to mean something. I remember when they used to be like 2 hours and a half of just storytelling, build up, fights, a storyline, something. Just something.
There's a storyline here.
They had something here.
Not a good one. It was a plausible storyline. It made sense to me. Even Rocky 1, where Apollo gave Rocky a shot. He was like, let's just beat up on some punk and let's choose this motherfucker. And then Rocky was like, all right, I'm gonna take this shit serious. And then he wind up losing, but then he came back and fucking won a redemption arc. This motherfucker just came out the gate like, yeah, I want a title shot. Who the fuck are you? What? How's your mama doing? Let's talk. Where are you staying at?
He don't have a mama. That's why he was staying in the motel. They was in a group home together. That's where they met.
I know.
So he ain't got no mom. She dead. Nigga was doing crack. I don't know.
Jesus.
Damn, you just put that on him? Shit.
Nah, I put that on her.
How you just put crack on somebody off rip?
What else she gonna be doing if she ain't raising her kids, nigga? Better be dead or smoking crack.
Living a life, nigga. What?
Right. Take care of your kid.
He in jail.
He wouldn't have been in jail if he was in his life.
I mean, you know how many niggas wind up in jail with parents in their life?
That's a good fucking point. You got that, nigga.
What's the probability?
Like, what are you doing? What'd you say?
What's the probability?
Yeah, the probabilities.
Well, this one turned out wrong because you was fucking with Creed. Fucking Apollo. Went to jail for your anger and your bullshit.
Fuck you, Leon.
I hate this movie so much.
Yeah, it was okay.
I liked it. 10. What do you get this movie?
7.5.
Oh, you liked it more than me.
That's crazy.
I say like a probably. I'm looking at a 6.5 right now.
Because I was gonna give it a 6.2.
No.
I'm deducting all the points I could deduct.
Nah, because
that's just me being nice because Jonathan Majors was in the shit.
Yeah, like it was something there, but it was a whole lot of left turns. I was like, they didn't need to do that. They didn't need to do that. Why'd she die? Didn't mean anything.
She died.
Well, you said it's the worst movie in the Rocky franchise?
I don't know if that's true either.
Worse than 5?
Yeah. You don't like
it made zero sense from beginning to end. Why does this conflict have a title shot? Why is there no one else in the entire fucking world that can be a contender? Why is this nigga getting a title shot with 0 wins, 0 losses? Like, it's mad shit wrong. It's mad shit wrong here. Why we acting like this?
How we get here?
He was the top prospect ever.
Yeah, this mad stopgap
before we got credibility.
Yeah, he was in jail.
Yeah. But
He didn't-
before
They ain't trying to, and then this nigga just went on Stephen A. show, called Stephen A. up out of nowhere. How the fuck you got the number to ESPN?
Oh, we gotta take this call.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we got it.
all right,
Oh,
Dame.
we got him on the line. He's
Yeah,
on the
Dame.
line.
Oh, we gonna put him through.
Now, Creed, what are you gonna do? He's right here. You need to talk to him.
Nah, you know what's the funniest thing about that? Is watching that shit. And it's like, yo, Stephen A. gotta let that go. Because you see, when you saw, you see Michael B. hairline.
Yeah,
Then you see Stephen A.'s headline.
yeah.
He was like, yo, come on home, brother.
That shit
Like,
is
what
on
it-
the
What it could have been and what did he have?
Yeah, come on home, brother.
that shit's on
Come
the
on,
top of his head. Nigga. Whew.
Come on home, brother. Come on home. Just do it. Or go
I
Steve
think it's
Harvey.
because he don't got no facial hair. That's why.
Yeah, he gotta do something.
Yeah, you got to do something. You can't be bald and no facial hair.
I mean, mad people do it, but
Happy would do what you look like child molesters.
wow.
You drive a windowless van.
You got the white van.
He look like a Haitian pedophile if he did all that.
Say passe.
Yeah, I give this movie a smooth 5.8.
Yo, what happened at this point?
You just made me hate it more because this nigga hairline. This shit gets a 5.8, dog.
Oh, shit.
I never want to see this fucking movie again. I pray to God that someone. I pray that Sylvester Stallone challenges fucking Adonis Creed and knocks his ass out.
Oh, that's gonna be Creed 4. Rocky versus Creed again.
Yeah.
Or Milo Ventimiglia come
Or like his grandson versus his granddaughter.
Rocky versus Creed again. Oh,
so
fire.
Death Creed versus Lip Balboa.
Yeah. It's gonna be lit, fam.
Oh man.
We in the future.
I haven't hated a movie this much in the past like 4 fucking years. Can't think of one movie I hated more. Not even close.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what movies we've seen that you hated. And I can't think.
Not even close.
Halloween.
It's gonna be something. Oh yeah, Halloween.
You have Halloween like that?
Suicide.
I hated this movie more than Halloween.
Man.
No, you didn't.
I promise you.
No, you didn't.
At least Halloween made me laugh. I was like, all right, this is some bullshit.
Nah, Suicide.
I was looking at this shit like, yo, there's no way that big ass Jonathan Majors is fighting this little ass Puerto Rican.
Yeah, that kind of threw me for a loop.
Like Jonathan Majors didn't even have to cheat. I think off pure like boxing ability and strength alone and size, he could have beat that motherfucker. But no, they had to make him a villain.
Yeah. All right.
What fucking weight class was he in? I'm really thinking about this shit.
That nigga had to be like a welterweight.
That like, Mexican
he wasn't a featherweight. He had to be at least welter or like a lightweight.
That thing was
Jonathan Majors is legit a light heavyweight or a heavyweight.
Shit, Drago.
Yeah, no,
Drago was a heavyweight.
That nigga's 245.
He's a heavyweight.
You talking about in a movie or real life?
Real life.
Oh, real life. I think he's like a welter or some shit, right? Or
no.
He's what's the dude's name? I forgot because this is a real dude.
Big Nasty.
Or Big Nasty?
Big Nasty. That's his name.
No, you're talking about the Mexican dude, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
What? Him? Let's look him.
Yeah,
up.
I think he's a real boxer. I think he's a real boxer. I believe so.
What's his
or
name?
MMA. I gotta find it. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
Because that really threw me for a loop. I'm like, why is there no weight classes? Like, what is going on here?
There is, but I think they was fighting heavyweight because I think that's the belt they was fighting for. I think
that nigga does not look like a heavyweight at all.
No, he's not in real life. That's what I'm saying. Are you talking about real life or in a movie?
It's not believable.
Even if you would have buffed up for the movie, I'd have been like, okay, that makes sense. If you'd have went up in weight just for the movie, I'd have been like, okay, cool.
The same Mexican dude?
And this nigga don't even show.
If this is him, I think he's a lightweight.
Oh, Is that
Teofimo Andres Lopez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teofimo
I think
Lopez.
it's lightweight.
What'd you just try to say, Hesh?
Nothing.
Wait, is that him? Why he look different?
That's what the haircut, maybe.
Yeah.
Or he's probably younger in that picture. That's why I was looking. I wasn't really sure, but I think it is him. This other picture I see looks more like him, but yeah. This says he's a lightweight world champion, or at least lightweight world champion. I don't know what he's
boxing
fighting.
weight.
Lightweight, light welterweight.
Yeah, welterweight. Yeah. So
that's 140. He's 140 pounds. 140. A welterweight is 147 pounds. A super welterweight is 154. You telling me Jonathan Majors don't look like a fucking cruiserweight? That's 200 pounds of man.
Jonathan Majors is a $190. He looks
so he's a light heavyweight.
Yeah, but
I fucking hate this movie. I fucking hate this movie.
Hey man, sometimes
you gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold him, man.
Gotta fight a nigga sometimes. I'm tell you.
Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Oh. I never want to see this movie again.
You will. Creed 4.
I think you might be right with that. Like when it comes to the Rocky franchise, I think I can skip this shit. Like you don't really need it.
You can skip the whole Creed franchise at this point.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I did like the first one.
We got the origin story. We got his redemption arc fighting Drago. Cool. This one wasn't needed. Now you just fighting niggas just to fight niggas.
Yeah.
This is a further story. You just made a fucking antagonist for what?
So we can have
they just made up some. They dead ass made up some shit.
So they can have a kid, and then they'll be in the future franchises. It'll be Dame Anderson's revenge. I'm doing this for my dad.
Ash, what do you get this movie?
I told you it's 7.5.
Damn, that's high.
Yeah, I liked it. I can shut my brain off sometimes. Except for them damn rabbits. But
them damn rabbits.
Except for them damn rabbits. But other shit, sometimes you just oh shit, he punched him in the face. Okay.
All right, that was the power of editing. I hate 5.3, man. Movie gets a solid 5.3 from me. Not fucking with this. In the least bit.
All right, that's it.
All right, back to the show.
I don't know. I ain't got nothing for you niggas.
Back to the show, I guess.
All right, so topic time. Topic time. What we got for motherfucking topic time? Last of Us star Jeffrey Pierce reveals Mahershala Ali was almost cast as Joel.
I don't know who Jeffrey Pierce is, but I mean, listen, I think he's a good actor, and I think he could have carried the show as well. So like, I have no qualms.
People was mad at that gay shit.
Imagine if they had a black dude. I mean, they made him Spanish.
Does Mahershala Ali? Does Mahershala Ali look like a Joel?
Yeah, does he look like a dude who could take care of a person? Yes. And then murder things?
Does it look like his name is Joel?
Joel Embiid? I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's racist.
I know. My brain, I don't know. It's
good guess, but still racist. But yeah, Mahershala Ali, I wouldn't have been mad as Joel. I don't know if he has. I'm not gonna say Mahershala doesn't have the range.
No, he doesn't.
But I don't know if he has everything that Joel was, where it comes to him being, just stern. He had like the softness, the what else?
I mean, you see Moonlight. Was he soft in that? Pause.
No, he was a gangster. He wasn't gay.
I didn't watch the movie. I don't know what the role was.
Yeah, Mahershala doesn't exhibit the characteristics that I think a Joel would possess, like the range of emotions that Joel goes through, where he has to hide his emotion, where he has to be tough at this time, where he has to, I mean,
I disagree.
No,
Because he was good, in Luke
has
Cage.
it.
He was doing that. And
No,
Luke
he
Cage.
has it, but I don't know if it would come off more genuine than Pedro.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's why they went with Pedro.
I mean,
But-
like I said, if they was mad at this gay shit, like if the people that played the game saw a black man as Joel, they would lose their fucking mind. Because then you have to change a lot of shit.
You changed nothing.
You have to change literally everything.
What do you have to change?
Not about the storyline and what has happened, but characters you have to change. So
What?
you know the black kids that we saw, the deaf one and the other kid.
Why? They can still be black?
That's mad black people. People are not
Why
gonna like
is-
that.
who-
That's too many black
There's
people.
no such thing as too many black people.
Right. I'm saying for Middle America, that's too many blacks. That's too many black
Well,
people.
newsflash, 2 of them niggas died. So you should like that more because you're losing blacks. Should help y'all.
I'm glad we had a Black History Month so bad. I'm just saying that you would have to
I should be
change.
happier. We're
you would have
killing
to
them
change
off.
Joel, you have to change his brother. You might
That's
have
it.
to change his daughter.
No, she's already black.
We assume she's
She-
half black.
She black.
She looks
I looked at her. She
contrary to Bobby. She whatever.
Plus, you seen Tommy's wife. They like him black in that family, dog. They like the chocolate.
Is it that I like him, or is that just what's available?
Nah, they didn't like the chocolate.
Cool.
Yeah,
I mean, they get down with the brown.
yeah.
Cool.
They was
But
swirling.
I'm just saying, if Mahershala was Joel, they would have to change a lot of shit.
They was swirling.
I think. I mean, hey, sometimes you got swirl in the apocalypse, nigga.
Yeah.
I gotta take what's available. Like, might be some necrophilia. Who knows?
Whoa,
You never know.
they was making mad mulattoes.
But yeah, I wouldn't have liked to see this. I'm glad that Mahershala didn't get it. You need to focus on Blade, nigga. What the fuck is you doing?
He can do 2 things at once. You don't know. Don't limit him.
Because definitely,
He got ice skate backwards uphill. Whatever he fucking said in the movie.
Mandalorian and Last of Us is out at the same time, so you can't do 2 things at once. So but just count, nigga. Focus,
Focus, man.
nigga.
Well, I mean, Mandalorian is different because I think he just got to do the voice for it.
Mm.
That's not him in the actual suit.
Calm down, Uncle Ruckus. That's great. Why am I Uncle Ruckus now? It's just
Because you want no blacks.
What made Tommy dip in the chocolate? Availability. It's not a lot of options here in the apocalypse. I gotta take who's alive and who like me. That's it.
We don't know that to be true. We don't know there ain't a whole plethora of just
Beautiful fucking women that I could just pick from that like me.
yeah.
This
We don't know.
apocalypse?
I mean, I wasn't there, so I ain't see them all. But we don't know that. We don't know. He don't have options.
The Miller family love black women.
Yeah, they just like blacker the berry, sweeter the juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And don't make it seem like I hate black people scores. That wasn't my intention. I'm
Just hate them
saying-
on screen.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying for Middle America and what I know, what the business
What they would
is.
like, what they would want to see. It's like, oh, it's too many
Like,
Negroes.
oh, this is a black show now? Is this fucking Martin the Apocalypse?
It's the black of us.
Name of the show. Perfect. Is this the lack of us?
Oh shit.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem cast Paul Rudd, Seth Rogen, and Jackie Chan. ISO.
Do it.
ISO.
Yep.
Give me the fucking ball. Give me the ball. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking bitch. You a bitch. Your wife tastes like Cheerios, nigga. ISO. So, we do have an interview with Kevin Eastman on this episode too. I recorded it last week, but I forgot to put it in the episode last week.
Okay.
But kind of works out.
Yeah, word.
Because we got this.
Word.
So the Kids Choice Awards were not last night, Saturday, and Seth Rogen made an announcement at the Kids Choice Awards about he gave an update on the movie.
Yeah.
And basically said the trailer will be out on Monday, so by the
right?
time you hear this,
It should have been out.
it should be out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have this star-studded cast of voice actors that are going to be playing all of our favorite Ninja Turtle characters.
I know you excited.
I
'Cause
was kind of excited. I ain't gonna
This
hold you.
niggas, don't even know near none of who the fuck this is, and I was like,
Nah,
I know you
it's-
know all these niggas.
Nah, it's 2 niggas I don't know.
All right.
But everybody else, I'm like, holy shit!
I
I
was
would
like-
have never thought, and that
Like,
makes
who the hell is
perfect. fucking-
Genghis Frog?
Oh, that's the Frog Gang.
Either I just don't know or I just don't remember.
Nah, they all named after rulers and shit. So
Yeah.
it's like it's Genghis Frog. It's Napoleon. It's they all
Yeah.
just named after rulers and shit
Okay.
like that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they treat frogs and shit.
Mutated too, frog.
Yeah. Where is the list? The voice cast was announced at Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards on Saturday by Seth Rogen, and we will see Micah, Abby. These are all kid actors.
Yeah, so I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
All the turtles are voiced by kids.
By kids. So Micah Abbey as Donatello, Shaman Brown Jr. as Michelangelo, Nicholas Cantu as Leonardo, and Brady Noon as Raphael. Hannibal Buress is going to be playing Genghis Frog.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The frogs might have showed up in maybe like in the early 90s cartoons, they might have showed up in like 2 episodes, maybe 3.
Yeah.
What we got? Rose Bryan is playing Leatherhead.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's gonna be a male Leatherhead, but cast with a female voice, which they do sometimes with a lot of these characters.
Yeah,
they might make Leatherhead a woman.
Yeah,
who knows?
Yeah,
John Cena is playing Rocksteady.
Yeah, I fucks with that.
Jackie Chan is playing Splinter.
I super fucks with that
because Splinter is Asian.
It's Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice Cube is playing Superfly.
I fucks with it because just why not?
No clue who that is.
Superfly. I remember him from the cartoon. Him, I remember. I was like the dude that got transformed.
Not Baxter Stockman.
No. It's some other dude didn't he get turned into like a fly, or maybe unless I'm mixing them in my head.
Maybe.
Because there was like a dude he had like in the 80s when he had like red hair. I feel like and like
that's
green. Baxter. Oh, maybe it was Baxter then.
Baxter has red hair, and in the cartoon, Baxter has red hair.
Well, then some other fly ass nigga.
But yeah, Natasha Dimitru is playing is Wingnut. Mm-hmm. Wingnut's been in the comics. He ain't been in many cartoons.
Okay.
Ayo Eatery Edible Edamame. Ayo Edamame as April O'Neil. If you watch The Bear.
Oh, The Bear. It is a chick for The Bear. I saw her picture.
Yeah, she was the black chick.
Yeah.
Post Malone as Ray Fillet. Interesting as fuck. I want to see it.
Watermelon.
Paul Rudd as Mondo Gecko.
I don't know who that is, Mondo Gecko.
Mondo Gecko is there was an episode where it was like Michelangelo went to the surface, befriended some skater dude.
Word.
Nigga got hit by some ooze. It was a fucking gecko around.
Hey, I'm a gecko now.
And then he was like, I'm changing my name to Mondo Gecko.
Tubular.
Yeah, he was in like 1 or 2 episodes. He wasn't a big fucking person. Maya Rudolph is playing Cynthia Utrom. Don't know who Cynthia Utrom is, but Utroms are what Krang is.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it's like we got Krang and then,
yeah, his daughter or something.
So I don't know. And Seth Rogen is playing Bebop.
Fucks with that as well.
Fuck with that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested to see a back and forth with John Cena and Seth Rogen.
Facts.
That should be interesting.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
I fucks with it.
I fuck with every one of these. They had Giancarlo Esposito as Baxter Stockman.
Yeah, I think that. I fucks with it. Black man with glasses.
I love it. I love it.
I mean, look,
I love it. I don't know what you'll be.
It's pretty good so far.
I ain't got a complaint from me.
The movie might still be bad, but
only thing that's throwing me off is like there's no Shredder. So either.
But it is called
Mutant Mayhem.
Mutant Mayhem. So they might. Because Shredder's in every fucking thing, so maybe they won't.
So maybe it just might be this over influx of mutants.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna pop up like cameo at the end, like yo.
But the whole,
I'm the next one.
I mean, as the resident turtle nigga,
they
have changed the story of Turtles and how everyone has come to be so many times. But the origins of Bebop and Rocksteady, they were working for Shredder, and that's how they just came to be like henchmen and stuff like that. They weren't just like some rogue duo that just like, all right, now we need a boss. Could
they still be working for him, but Baxter Stockman is the intermediary?
Probably.
Like Shredder is above and he's just in the shadows controlling Baxter. We don't find out what Shredder until like the end of the movie. It's like, I guess he's gonna Thanos. I'll do it myself, and then it ends, and then we so we get another one.
Yeah, it's quite possible. It's quite possible.
Yeah.
But I'm happy about this.
Yeah,
I just want to see it. August is 5 months away, so
something like that. If you want to do math,
8. August is the 8th month. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how big these parts are gonna be, but if it's called Mutant Mayhem, I'm guessing that we have enough bad guys and we have enough good guys to actually like make something. Wingnut's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Obviously Rocksteady and Bebop.
Yeah.
Ray Fillet's a good guy. Cynthia Utrom, I don't know what role she's gonna play because I don't know who she is. But like I said, Utrom's is what Krang is. She could be good or bad. That's up in the air. Yeah, April O'Neil's black. I don't know who Superfly is.
Jimmy
could be good or bad. But if it's Ice Cube, I kind of want him to be bad.
Jimmy Snuka.
Cool.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka or whatever. That's how you say his name.
Yeah, but I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm happy about this. So, shout out to Seth Rogen and the Ninja Turtles. I was kind of wary in the beginning because but it seems to be coming together.
Yeah, we'll
not gonna put all my eggs in one basket.
Have a better feel of it when we see the trailer on Monday.
Yeah. We'll see the trailer on Monday and we'll see what
things. Because I still don't know what the animation look like and anything like that.
I mean, they showed you what the turtles are gonna look like. I don't know if it's gonna be that animation style. I don't know if that was just for like the poster and like effect.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks kind of non-traditional.
Yeah,
I want to say just animation.
Gotta throw it off.
Right.
Fuck. Man down.
Yeah. What's the next topic? Ex-Giants linebacker Blake Martinez made $5 million in 7 months selling Pokemon cards.
That's lit.
So our parents don't know shit. Because if they did, they would have known that this market was going to be booming.
And would let us keep all our old shit and just let you buy more of them shits.
Or like protect them the way that we were supposed
to do the right way so they'd be worth $5 million.
So I'm glad a lot of these football players or just like athletes are be like, hey, if I could not put my body through all this rigorous stuff and just make money a really easy way by selling and trading Pokemon cards or just cards in general.
Plus, he's a current player, right?
It says ex or Giants linebacker.
Okay, how? My point being was he grew young and he grew up with the shit.
Right, yeah.
Because,
he's 28.
28, yeah, young. The one. He retired early. He said, fuck it, I like my brain where it is. But yeah, no, they're obviously if he's 28 and we grew up with Pokemon, imagine how it was for him.
Yeah, right.
Like it was everywhere for him. So he's probably super into the shit and he's like trading the cards and buying the cards and he got the money to actually buy some of the more expensive shit. Yeah. He probably brought some shit. It was like, oh, this shit worth money.
Yeah, all you gotta do. It's really easy to do this shit. It's just really time consuming.
You gotta know what you're looking for and be able to hunt it out.
Life to it.
Yeah,
basically, you gotta go to all the cons. You gotta go because
see if you can find something somewhere that somebody
you got that valued at $35. I know I can get at least 2 G's for that.
For that shit somewhere. Yep.
Give me that.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me show you what to do with this.
Exactly.
But
shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him for making away and not getting fucking CTE and killing your whole family and stuff. Retiring and doing something. Shout out to the geeks.
Yeah.
Shout out to the city boys.
We up.
Always.
Perpetually.
Yeah. See, y'all bitches was talking shit about us Pokemon players and look, 5 million up. Bitch, wish you to fuck with some of them now.
Look who's corny now.
Yeah, look at
us still, but but some of us make money off of it now.
Is Michael B. Jordan corny? It's not a real question.
Oh.
It's not at all.
Because the answer is maybe. I don't know.
I don't want to talk about it. At all.
We don't want to do this?
When we talk about Creed, maybe we'll get into it. But other than that, Bobby, answer my text message, bitch.
Do it.
Zendaya's new Euphoria salary reportedly around $1 million per episode. Get your motherfucking money.
She deserves every single one of those pennies.
Get your motherfucking coin.
She's carrying that show, sort of.
Nah, well,
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because her character is super interesting, but there is also some other wild shit that happens on that show that helps the show.
I'm not saying that she's the focal point, but when it's time for her to act,
she be acting.
She be
zooted all the way up.
Damn near 900. So it's 900 G's, something crazy, right? But to get that per episode,
she deserve it. She got it.
10, 12 episodes.
At least 10, so that's 10 million.
Crazy. And she be acting her ass off, so.
Off.
Can't really say I'm mad or that she
deserves
don't deserve it. Yeah, that's one of the ones that we got to protect at all costs.
Facts.
Is Zendaya our new Denzel? Like just taking,
I can't say that yet.
Sex out of it, like
she just you're talking about acting talent. No,
great,
black
motherfucker.
Yeah,
one that we call on.
I want to see more from her first before I say that one way or other. She's working on it, right?
What else does she have to do?
Well, I mean, she had the show, but I mean, like more movies and more things.
Disney.
Yeah.
She's done adult shit.
Yeah, well, I didn't watch it.
She can sing.
Yeah.
She can act her ass off.
Yeah.
She did the thing for Netflix, the Marie and
Malcolm or whatever.
That.
With the mac and cheese I would never have eaten.
It never, ever. Don't make me no mac and cheese.
Out of the box. Respect me more than that.
Respect me more than that, baby.
Or just make me a tuna sandwich or something.
Something.
I'd rather have that.
Anything.
Powdered cheese. That ain't real cheese, though.
It's not even real.
Water.
Yeah.
You can't water my cheese. You can't grow it like a plant. Anyway.
But she is our new elite.
So I'm not trying to take nothing away from her.
Under 30.
Yeah, I just
want more to go.
Yeah, I just want to see what else she got. I just want to see what other. I want to see if she'll continue picking good roles and continue.
She could do comedy. She could do serious. Yeah. She could do theatrics. She could do everything. Yeah.
But absolutely, like I have a new generation of young black actors. She's absolutely on the top of things right now. Like I don't know who else you would even say is doing it bigger than her right now. And
Nigerian Prince, Mr. Two-Time. How you doing?
Lost 2 times?
Nah, he won 2 times.
Oh damn.
Fuck him. Yeah. Right. Zendaya is great TV wise. She hasn't proven herself on the big
movie
screen.
Wise, that's what's up. Yeah, I haven't seen her really do a lot of movies yet.
Malcolm and Marie.
Yeah, it was on Netflix. We're talking about like big screen. Like, I mean, she was in Dune or whatever, but like she hasn't really. She
didn't really get to put her.
Yeah, she didn't do her Training Day. Yeah, like, she didn't do. I mean, like her Philadelphia.
That's
like
a good
she didn't do
conversation.
some shit like that.
Do you need to prove yourself on the movie screen to be considered like the next great or a great actor? Because if we're shifting with the times, times have changed. Because
I'm gonna say no, because you're right. Times have changed.
I've never seen Denzel on a TV show.
Me neither. But he was doing it in a different time.
Yeah.
But you take the inverse of that, and you take someone like Bryan Cranston, who on Breaking Bad was going crazy on that show. So you're right. No, I don't think you have to necessarily. So maybe I'll walk my entire take.
Because that was a knock on a lot of people too. Where it was like, if you on TV, you not heralded as one of them top motherfuckers. But then when George Clooney broke away from ER and started doing movies and stuff like that, that's when his star started rising. But it was like now with these times where we get movies in influx every other week or something like that, and we get A-list actors whenever we want. Like Jonathan Majors ain't been on before Jonathan Majors went to the big screen. He only has 2 big screen movies.
Yeah, Creed and
what?
Ant-Man? No, he had some other shit. I guess.
No, that was on Netflix.
That Fury shit.
When he was in the Five Bloods, when he was in The Harder They Fall, when he was in what the fuck is the other shit? When he was in Lovecraft, all things TVs. That can be seen on TVs, none of them were on the big screen.
Yeah, no, he was on some like airplane shit, but I don't think it did like super.
Did that drop yet?
I think it came out already, but I could be wrong. But I don't think it did like
crazy numbers.
We
aren't into historical shit.
Yeah.
There's a difference between a movie star convo and a great actor as far as a craft. I'm just talking about
that's also true.
They're one and the same now, aren't they?
Because what he's saying is like there's a difference between being like super popular, like The Rock, movie star, wouldn't necessarily qualify him as the greatest actor in the world, and that's not a shot at The Rock, but I'm just saying. Same thing, Tom Cruise. I think even Tom Cruise, I think is a good actor, but he's like big. His name is bigger than anything. Like he's a big movie star. You don't necessarily maybe throw him in like the greatest actors in the world type of like.
But what does it say to the movie stars who have never been known to be in TV shows are now doing TV shows now?
Well, because I think you were right. There was a perception for a very long time that doing TV work was underneath doing movie work. And then at some point, I think, especially once Netflix kind of came along and all that stuff, because it flipped the narrative, because then they're doing like high prestige stuff on television, and then now you see it now, like a lot of these people who are quote unquote movie stars, because like it was, if you were in the movies, if you were a movie star and then you did something in TV, that looked like your career was falling off. Like you had to do TV because you couldn't get movies anymore. Yeah, it's not the case so much anymore, and a lot of big movie stars are now doing TV shows because they're doing these interesting. These are where like all the real crazy stories are happening. Because one, if it's a TV show, you have time to like flesh out a story for like a couple hours versus hour and a half. So you guys, and it gives you opportunity to like shine and do things and show her some range. So I do think that dynamic has shifted since back, maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I still feel like that's unfair to Zendaya though. It's fuck. Just because she hasn't shown.
Yeah, like I said, I was like, maybe I'll walk my tank back a little.
Do I want to compare it to music? I do, but I don't. Because that's like when Drake dropped So Far Gone. Like, it's technically a mixtape, but it was the hottest shit. I was like, how we just not gonna respect him as a rapper just because it's a mixtape?
Do you think her performance in?
I think her performance in Euphoria you could put against Angela Bassett damn near.
Right? Wow. You think?
I'm talking about today. Angela Bassett's most current performance. If we're going with Wakanda Forever, right? If we're going that performance, if we're going with Zendaya's, because the thing with Zendaya that I don't think people take into consideration a lot is that you could easily play a drug addict, but she's playing a strung out, relapsing, fucking emotional, not dealing with the death of her father, rejecting therapy. Like, she's playing a lot of roles in one, but the main thing is just drug addict. A lot of niggas can play drug addict, but can they play drug addict like her? It's not a lot of motherfuckers that can do that. And her performance is just, bar none, one of the best I've seen in any medium. Whether it be film, TV, Tubi, whatever the fuck, anything.
Zeus,
anything.
I mean, listen, she's doing a great job. Yeah. I don't know. I might have to go back and rewatch before
you give it that.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, to call the Euphoria performance the So Far Gone of acting is like, I don't know if I feel that same way.
But she's a superstar. And she doesn't have a breakthrough movie performance.
Absolutely she is.
Like, she's one of them ones that you call no matter what. If you need somebody to act their ass off in something serious, you need tears, you need performance, you need enthusiasm. She's one of them ones you call. I don't give a fuck if she played Mary Jane. I don't give a fuck if she, wasn't on the big screen, if she was in Dune and just looking with her pretty ass eyes. I don't give a fuck about none of that, dog. But she's one of them ones.
Maybe, but she hasn't.
Maybe.
I just think I need to see more from her. She hasn't done a whole lot.
What else does she have to do?
I don't know. I just want to see her do more. I just want to see what else she got in the tank. That's it.
It's because she's a woman.
No,
I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm joking.
No, I don't think so. Because I agree with you. No, like, I think she's kicking ass on Euphoria.
So she's Jesse Pinkman. We haven't seen shit from that dude since. His crowning achievement is what?
She's not Jesse Pinkman.
He's nowhere near.
Even though I understand because he was kicking ass on that too.
His crowning achievement is Breaking Bad. We haven't seen anything else. If they giving him chances, chances in a bunch of other movies. He has not delivered a performance to him to be heralded in that conversation. Your ceiling was Breaking Bad. You did that exceptionally well, perfect. One of the greatest shows of all time. You were, one of the greatest duos ever.
Yeah. But that's also writing, right? Maybe the things he picked, the writing wasn't.
She's too young to count now. How in the fuck is she too young to motherfucking count now when we've seen what she can do?
Well, that's why I want to see more. I want to see what else she can do.
Every box. To me, she can be funny.
Yes.
She can be serious.
Yes.
She can play a drug addict.
Yes.
She can be comic relief when she need to be. She can take the lead when she need to be. Yeah. If all the other girls leave that show, Zendaya can carry that show.
Sort of.
I mean, because it's so many storylines in Euphoria.
It's just by the nature of what that show is.
If we saw too much of her, we might just get tired of her.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if need be,
the other people help
when she on that
up.
screen, she on that motherfucker.
No, I'm not saying she doesn't have any talent. And she's not talented, and I'm not saying she's not doing a good job. I just said I would like to see
more.
More. I just want to see what else she got in the tank. That's all. I just want to see what other roles she picked, because it's not sometimes not even just the talent. It's about the roles you end up picking.
Right.
Like, there's mad people who are talented and it just ended up not going nowhere because they just didn't pick great movies, and eventually people just stopped caring about them. Like, she's still young in this thing. Like, I just want to see what else she got. But like, I'm not discrediting her one iota.
Yeah. Okay.
She's acting her ass off on that show.
Yeah.
Bar none. She's doing
You deserve that $900,000.
that $1 million. Maybe even more than that.
She probably
deserves
she
more. She
probably took a short because them niggas needed money too.
Exactly. She like don't get it twisted.
Right.
I just like to see more from her. That's all.
Okay. All right. So we have the Anime Awards 2023 winners. Let's see. It's a lot of categories. Well, there's a lot of categories. No, wait, let me see. Okay, so Anime of the Year.
I know what it is already.
What?
It's One Piece.
Nope.
Damn,
Yo, fucking bitch, yo. Yo, come on, yo, get off One Piece dick, yo.
No. Also, pause.
Nah, you said it already. Yeah. Monkey D. Luffy, dick riding nigga. So
why you hating, nigga?
I'm not. The nominees were Cyberpunk, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, Final Season Part 2, Lycoris Recoil, Ranking of Kings, and Spy Family.
Oh, Ranking of Kings one? Spy Family.
No, Cyberpunk one.
Cyberpunk? I respect it.
Cyberpunk.
That's of the year?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. I mean, listen, it was good, so I'm not even.
I'm not gonna go through all of them, but we'll go through.
Yeah.
I guess the ones that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Best original anime, we have Lycoris Recoil, we have Healer Girl, The Orbital Children, Vampire in the Garden, and Yuri Deco. And
I don't know what any of that
Lycoris Recoil won.
Don't know what that is, but congratulations.
Something we should check out. It's been
Obviously
nominated twice already.
That's a fact.
Best anime character design, the winner was Demon Slayer.
I can fuck with that.
Best animation was given to Demon Slayer.
I can fuck with that as well.
Best new anime series was Spy Family.
I never seen it, but people seem to like that.
Best continuing anime.
One Piece. Eat a dick.
It had to be One Piece. Best anime opening sequence is The Rumbling by Sim, and that's for Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2.
That's what.
I don't know.
It's mad final seasons. Yo, it's not the final season if there's mad parts to it.
Tell it the fucking Fast and Furious.
They never said it was the final season
They
yet.
did. They said we're breaking this shit up in 2 parts. Best anime ending sequence is going to Spy Family.
Mm-hmm.
Best anime score, Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Best anime film, Jujutsu Kaisen.
I still gotta watch that.
Best anime song, Attack on Titan. Best anime director goes to Haru Sotuzaki, Demon Slayer.
Oh,
Best main anime character is Eren from Attack on Titan.
I fucks with it.
Best supporting anime character is Anya Forger from Spy Family.
Something else about it.
Best must protect at all costs anime character Anya from Spy Family.
Protector of all.
I guess we gotta watch Spy Family.
I know, right? Spy Family. Got
Shit might be that heat. Best action anime Demon Slayer. Best comedy Spy Family.
Goddamn.
Drama anime Attack on Titan. Best fantasy anime Demon Slayer. God damn.
Yeah.
Best romance anime Kaguya-Sami Love is War. Best voice acting is Eren in Attack on Titan. Best voice acting performance in English is Zach Aguilar in Cyberpunk, the guy that played the main character.
Daniel, whatever.
Yeah, and that's it.
Huh.
I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't know they had anime awards.
Me neither.
Not gonna
new
hold
shit.
You.
Hey, growth.
See, Demon Slayer's animation carries the show.
Who's that, Bobby?
Yeah,
of course. I get what he's saying because the animation is fire, and that is the thing that strikes you, and that I think does help along. But I do think the story is maybe better than you're giving it.
But that's like calling us dumb. That's like, oh, you niggas impressed by shiny shit. Oh, look at this. We gonna make this show the best it could be. We not gonna have no storyline, no plot's gonna be the same shit over and over again. But look at this animation.
I mean, we is dumb sometimes, though. I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, we're incels and just nasty
and corny.
But yeah. Yo, somebody hurt you, dog? What's up?
Always.
Who called you corny this week? Yo, you right?
This week? Nah, nobody.
Nobody?
When I was a kid.
It does. If it wasn't Naruto, like, it wouldn't get as much attention. Are you sure? I feel like if we keep a compelling storyline, if we keep the characters, on a trajectory of going up and getting better, and we see more progression, I feel like the animation is just a plus.
Yeah.
You can't if this is what we do, we're not gonna stop what we're doing because all you niggas is flashy. Okay, and we tell a good story as well.
Yeah. I just think the story is better than he's giving it credit for.
The storyline.
I'm not saying it's perfect or whatever.
I ain't saying it's the most. I ain't saying it's the best.
I just think
shit.
it's a little bit better than you're giving it credit.
Bobby said the storyline is mid. I wish he was here saying these fucking comments and not,
in the chat.
Mm-hmm. But Bobby said the storyline is mid. I haven't watched Demon Slayer since the movie I watched last.
Mugen Train.
Was it last year or 2 years ago? Something like that.
Yeah, it's 2 years.
Haven't watched Demon Slayer since, but I need to catch up on it.
Yeah, no, watch it. It gets good. Like,
I know it gets. I just don't be having the time around. It don't be in the front of my mind when they come like, oh, I need to watch something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why though.
I fucked with Demon Slayer,
but people weren't checking for it before that. It didn't get popping until episode 20, which had a crazy animated fight. Maybe.
I don't remember if that's true or not. I don't think that's true.
But
because the animation was fire off rip though.
I've seen better story driven anime.
Okay, but that doesn't. Two things can be true.
Right.
There can be stuff that's better. That doesn't mean that this is bad. It just means there's things that are better.
Right.
That's all.
I mean, hey.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Just keep being shiny. Gaming news. Dead by Daylight is getting a movie adaptation. Why the fuck do we keep doing this?
We're here.
We're done with zombies.
Are we?
I thought
Last of Us has reinvigorated the zombie genre.
They're not.
But aren't they?
Zombies.
Aren't they?
The plants. They're
versus zombies.
Zombie adjacent.
It's close enough.
No, it's mind control.
That's what zombieism is. You control by your urge to eat brains.
But you don't get full. They just eat shit.
Yeah, they eat brains.
Do we need another zombie adaptation?
Do
we need a Dead by Daylight?
No. If I'm being honest, no.
We don't need a Dead by
But
Daylight.
This is where we are now. We are in the oh shit.
It's a zombie.
When oh shit, we found something new we can try to adapt, and that's video games. Because we did it with books for mad years, and we did it with comic books, and that was super successful for one film company and mildly successful for everybody else. And it's like, all right, well, what's next? Video games, and we're in the middle of that. And everything that's video game that does well is only going to help fuel the fire of them to continue to try to do this. We've tried before, make video game movies and adaptations, and they didn't do that good. But then we're slowly figuring it out. We're getting Castlevania here. So we're getting Cyberpunk here. We're getting Last of Us here. We're getting the Mario movie here. Next thing you know, Dead by Daylight.
But at what point is someone going to veer off the beaten path and be like, hey, I'm just going to create some original shit?
There are no more original ideas. It's over for that. We done
so we was done with that in the early 2000s, late 90s.
We done cooked our brains. We don't know how to do
jump the shark.
Okay. Yeah, America jumped the shark.
Yeah,
life jumped the shark. Yeah. There are no original ideas, but
GTA 6 possibly teased by rapper 50 Cent.
Unit.
If this shit ain't like Blood in the Sand, what's that shit? Bulletproof, whatever the fuck this game.
I forgot about this shit. Now he posted something like on his Instagram or something.
He
right?
posted like something. It was like the Vice City looking thing on his Instagram.
But I don't know if he ever made any announcement with that.
He didn't say shit. He just said, "Oh shit,
coming soon" or whatever. Talk about it later, and then
everybody jumped like, "Oh shit, that's
Grand Theft Auto."
We don't even know what this Grand Theft
Auto. I mean, maybe
he's just
he might just be a character in there or something like 50,
and that would be cool,
like Fat Tony, but Fat 50.
I mean,
whatever.
if Dr. Dre got something to do with this, I would put 50 Cent in this as somebody.
Oh yeah, he was part of like a DLC in 5 or some shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So maybe he's doing some DLC shit
he
or music,
instrumentals or something. So
whatever.
If we got a G Unit radio in here, that'd be dope.
That would be fire.
Fire.
What if it's a G Unit reunion in the game? Bring back Young Buck and him.
Nah, he called the nigga gay. I don't like him.
You don't do that.
He did call him.
I mean, I know, but don't
say it like that.
Yeah.
Okay. 50 hate A. I think the only.
That's the fucking thing. Did he even hate him? He just did it because it's 50. I mean, there must have been beefing a little, I guess. Because he wouldn't.
I guess because 50 recorded a convo with him and Young Buck with him crying or something like that. Because he was broke or something. Yeah. And then he got outed for sleeping with a transsexual or like being with a transsexual or something like that. Yeah. And 50 Cent just went. 50 Cent is living on borrowed time and does not care what happens or what he says.
That's a fact. He's like, I should have been dead, so now I'm gonna just do whatever.
Somebody shoot you now. You know how many niggas die off one bullet?
Yeah.
I got shot 9 times. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here. Facts. I'm living on borrowed time. I'm supposed to be dead.
Gonna be me any and every given opportunity
until my dying day,
until I die. And I
can't kill me.
And I can't even be mad at him for it. He's like, yo,
every time I want to be mad at 50, it was like, if I got shot and I was supposed to be dead,
yeah.
I might just wild out too. If I know if I'm like, I mean, nobody's untouchable, but I know if I'm just like living on borrowed time, why not just, fuck shit up while I'm here?
I'm going to do whatever it is I want to do. And what are you going to do? Kill me?
What are you going to do?
I almost died already.
You going to shoot me again?
Well, that happened already. So, like, it's like the most extreme consequence to your action already happened.
Yes.
So it's like,
son, pull off.
Yeah.
Pull off.
So it's like, what else am I fucking do? I ain't scared of you niggas. Like,
I'm not scared of you niggas.
Especially not these Hollywood niggas. Like, he's like, I'm gonna just do whatever I want, and then that's it. I can't even be mad at him.
Sweetheart, you soft in the middle. I was listening to Get Rich or Die Trying, yo.
Oh,
great, top
album.
5 hip hop album all time.
God damn, we are old.
Yeah,
this shit's like 20-something years old now.
I saw something else that was like on this day 23 years ago. This shit dropped. I was like, yeah, we up there.
It's over.
I got one gray. We done.
Oh, you got one
Streets
gray.
is done, nigga.
Nigga, I ain't
Streets is done.
Got the sunroof going. Got one group. Don't talk to me, nigga.
My bad. I'm sorry. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League confirmed as a live service game. Requires online connection.
Womp. Maybe I kind of knew this was coming, but still, womp womp.
That's kind of whack.
Yeah. So it's gonna be like a Destiny type of. A Marvel Avengers whatever type game
just
where
constant
it's like constant updates. You get the hero, get the whatever you loot box type of shit, whatever. And the constant internet connection is gonna be annoying, especially if you only want to play single player. But I guess it means you have to be online. It's probably something like
I lost power the other day.
Oh, did you really?
How the fuck am I gonna play this game if I lost power? How about I just want to play?
No, well, not this one. It's just annoying because like. Rocksteady made the Batman games, and like those were like single player, story driven, like good combat, like fun to play games. And now it's like this, games as a service, this Destiny type of shit. But with DC characters, is like, why is this where you decided to go with that? You spent 8 years making this game, and this is where y'all went with it. That's unfortunate for me. I have no, and I mean, unless something changes and like, no, this game is fucking phenomenal.
I mean, it looked good. The storyline, the gameplay looks kind of iffy, but
it's like everybody has to have a gun now.
Yeah, the graphics
because it's a shooter and
everything looks good, but the storyline looks pretty good. But
I have no interest.
The gameplay, no interest, really?
Mm-mm.
No,
I don't play games and services like that. I played Destiny for a little bit, but
I mean, a live service game, you don't necessarily have. I mean, it's not asking you to play with 4 people.
But that's kind of what that means. Like, I mean, you don't have to play with people technically, but it's like the Marvel Avengers thing where it's like,
what is the reason for this?
Did
they say?
That's what because money.
It's always money
because you can charge microtransactions for skins and DLC content and new weapons
but like a constant internet connection. Like if my shit go offline, it just don't work.
Yeah, because you're supposed to play online and play with other people, and it's like a service. It's like Destiny.
Man, suck my ass.
Destiny's online. Like Destiny, you go to the tower. There's other guardians in the tower and all that kind of shit. And then it persists online. You can do matchmaking, so you can do like the harder like raids and all that kind of shit with people online. Like it's meant to play. It's meant to be played with other people.
Bobby said that's not a bad thing, depending on how they do it. They want $1 billion a year. Fuck them.
That's a bad thing for me, nigga.
Yeah, money hungry bitches. Yeah. Let's see. And last but not least, in DC Marvel news, Robert Downey Jr. made around $435 million
lit
playing Marvel's Iron Man.
Yeah, he ain't never come back.
Yo,
he done made off with the off with the money, and he's out.
Like, it be points where I can't imagine having like. $2 million. Like if I had $2 million, I feel like I'd be set for life. Like I could just pay off everything I got. I could buy my dream car, house, and live comfortably. I can't imagine being like one of them Bezos, Elon niggas. Let alone, like if Elon Musk woke up with Robert Downey Jr. money, he would kill himself. $435 million.
Yeah, and that's just for Iron Man. That's something that include any like he did the Sherlock Holmes movies and those are pretty successful. So like that's just the Iron Man money he made. So he good. So
and this is the money he's made since his bounce back.
Yeah, so like last, I guess at this point, 15 years, 20 years, close to 20.
But playing Iron Man, so that's Avengers,
Iron Man 1, 2, and 3,
all that stuff.
Yeah, shout out to Robert
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was in that. Yep.
Yes, that's and never coming back.
I mean, he might. Let's see.
I mean, I saw something where it was like he's left the table of the possibility of coming back as Tony Stark.
Yeah, no shit, because Dr. Doolittle ain't do nothing.
I mean,
he's like, I gotta do something.
430.
But that money though,
435. I can piss on scripts. Like, I can literally do whatever I want.
That's a fact.
Like I can take whatever I don't want to do. I don't have to do whatever I want to do. Whatever movie I want to make.
Tropic Thunder #2.
I would do it.
I'm the dude playing the dude who plays the dude again.
I would do Tropic Thunder 2 and then make like a Scrooge McDuck swimming pool of cash. Like if y'all cancel me, fine.
That's fine.
Did you see that report going around? Like people were outraged about his character in Tropic Thunder 2 and Ben Stiller was talking about it.
20 years too late.
I don't know one black person that was mad at that shit.
Because we understood.
I don't know one black person that had an issue with Robert Downey playing.
Because Robert Downey wasn't playing blackface. Robert Downey was playing the dude who was playing the dude playing blackface.
And we weren't as sensitive little bitches.
That too. So, but also, it was funny.
It was funny.
And it was not.
That's the crux of the shit.
And it wasn't done.
It could be offensive. Was it funny?
Yeah, and it wasn't done in a way that was like making fun of black people.
Mm-hmm.
More so, it was making fun of this white dude who's so out of touch that he would take a role in blackface.
Right.
Like, it wasn't so like he wasn't playing in blackface. He's playing a guy who's so out of touch and such a he's an actor. He's like one of these crazy he's like a Jared Leto method actor.
Yeah.
Like he's so insane that he would go into blackface to play this role. Like that's like, and I think that's maybe a little bit of the nuance that's missed in that, but also it's just funny. It walks the line. Like I'm not saying it's very much on the line. It's a razor. It's it's walking on the razor edge.
Was it funny?
Absolutely.
Yeah, $500 million is crazy.
Years that wouldn't held us down. Moving on up.
Was he singing like "Wade in the Water" or some shit?
Something like that. No, then he he did some theme song.
He did some Negro
Good Times theme song or something like that. He did something like when he hugged him. He did some shit. I forget exactly what it was.
One of the greatest movies that will never be
replicated.
Yeah, I feel like in the next 10 years we'll get one of those type of movies where it toes the line and it offends people, but people just don't care. Like, is it funny? Did you make me laugh?
Nah, people's way too pussy now for that.
Is it just like 10 loud people, or is it just like the whole community feels like that? Because like I said, I don't know one black person that was offended by that.
Yeah, but it's also a different time. Twitter wasn't a thing the way it is now. Like people weren't doing this whole outrage thing.
How about telling people suck my dick and let me be creative?
Nah. It's gotta be sanitized. It's gotta be unoffensive to everyone.
But cancel culture is stifling creativity.
That's a fucking fact.
So
why we just add up everything? Because
let's write a movie.
All right. Open a scene. Chinese face.
See, you went too far. See, you went too far already.
All right. See, no black faces.
That's the generation behind us mostly upset. Suck my dick. What are y'all talking about? I don't care about this. Ain't for y'all. Everything ain't for y'all. Everything don't gotta be consumed by y'all. If you don't like it, you could easily just turn it off. Never watch it again. Just because it exists in the ethos for the people it's supposed to exist for. Everything ain't for you. I don't like hockey. I don't watch hockey. Hockey is a sport that millions of people love. I went to a hockey game, mildly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at niggas that like hockey. I'm like, I just don't. Hockey's not my thing. Another thing when I was at that hockey game, if black people had access to just money and funds and shit and hockey rinks,
take over hockey.
It's nothing that we can't take over.
No, it's a fact. I think we talked about that like last episode before. It was like there's a couple of sports where like the barrier to entry is a lot lower.
Yeah,
hockey's not one of them because the equipment is very expensive.
Yeah,
so unfortunately, by the way the world is set up, there are black people with wealth, but not as many as there should be.
I was just looking at that shit like,
yeah. So the equipment is expensive, so you're not gonna just do that for your kids. Same thing with soccer, I think a little bit, but that's easier Same thing basketball. We talked about that before. But yeah, no, we would take over hockey. We'd be skating. We'd be skating all of these motherfuckers. Doing fucking and one on the ice.
Yeah,
ice one.
I could. Picks.
Do the shit from Mighty Ducks when he fucking put the puck up straight up and then make a shit flying. Yeah, we'll do this shit.
We can do all that shit.
Fucking
giving the access. You scared?
Yo, can you catch it? Can you like lacrosse it with a hockey stick? Like catch it?
No, I've seen people do tricks where they like throw a hockey puck up in the air. They catch it with the stick, do all type of flips and tricks.
Exactly. We be
they'll like
one of that
flip it, and then they'll like throw it somewhere.
Be spinning it.
Hockey pucks are hard as fuck.
I mean, yeah. So
one went to the crowd and everybody yelled at this old lady to like
get
look
down.
Up.
You're gonna die, Gladys.
And it was Star Wars night.
Oh shit! Lightsabers everywhere.
Nah, nigga, I walked in. Obviously, mad white people. So the black people I saw were at the door, right? They were doing the security. They was doing the wine shit, right? I walked in.
Got securized the black people.
What's the black Wookiee?
Chewbacca.
No, the black Wookiee.
Oh, from damn, I know you're talking about Bono's name. He was on Boba Fett.
I saw that shit. He was in there.
Yeah.
And then I saw 2 stormtroopers. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, do white people just be wilding like this at hockey games?
Probably.
And then I found out, it's Star Wars night. And then I saw, like, your Princess
Leia.
It was mad fucking lightsabers and costumes and stuff like that. I was like, okay, this is dope then. I thought white people was just out there wilding.
Well, I mean, they are, but,
Yeah, Cran Santon or something, whatever the hell his name is.
Cran Sanson.
I don't know.
San Cran.
Yeah, Samson. All right, so 3 Ninjas Podcast, Domino, Hesh, Jones, Bobby. Also Domino Effect Podcast. And like always, like we always do around this time, we're here with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Kevin Eastman. Mr. Eastman, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Nice to be back here visiting with you, talking up all this fantastic stuff that's going on.
Talking some turtles.
Talking some turtles, yeah.
So, the last run of the Lost Years not episode, but issue 1 came out about a month ago, I want to say. About a month?
Yep.
Yeah, about a month ago. All right. So, issue 2 was set to drop in March, correct?
Yes. I think we were all hoping for a little bit sooner, but there was some delays. A bunch of everything got backed up a little bit over the holidays and stuff. But yeah. Okay.
All right. So, we're gonna chronological what happened with Mikey before his unfortunate death. But the talk around the sewers are the new turtles. We have 4 new adolescents right now who will soon grow to be teenagers and so on and so forth. So the 4 turtles we have Odin. Is it Moja or Moha?
Moja. I mean, I think you can pronounce it, but it's Moja. So okay. Moja. Yeah.
So Odin, Moja, Yi, and Uno, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I guess take us through the process of these new turtles. So what was the most difficult part? Was it the naming of the turtles, finding something that's going to stick long term? Was it the design? Was it what? To take us through the process if you can.
Yeah, absolutely. It's around the time that we really started digging down deep into the Last Ronin series. We knew we wanted to have a definitive ending to everything that came before, because I feel like issue 1 of the Turtles was the beginning. This was the end of that Mirage area, the original, Pete and Kevin Turtles. That is kind of like what Pete and I designed when we wrote the original concept for the story back in 1987.
Mm-hmm.
But we also wanted to take the opportunity to continue telling stories in this world, what we call the Roninverse. And it was a great opportunity to introduce 4 new turtles and 4 new personalities, 2 male, 2 female, and put our own personal spin, meaning Tom and I, and what we wanted to see in those characters, the next evolution of turtles, because it was an interesting concept when you think like our original turtles were born through accidental exposure to an ooze in the sewer, with lots of funky, and it's a sewer, and the rat, and just all these pieces that created them to be what they were. But if you took them into a laboratory setting, more carefully controlled, with the original mutagen, with Michelangelo's blood, and 4 different kinds of turtles, specific different species of turtles, to give them different style, shapes, color markings, and physical attributes, as well as just an approach to things. We'd have a chance to create some really unique characters for the next version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And we want to keep them Teenage Mutant and trained in the style of what Splinter taught his turtles, and what Michelangelo discovered on his journey, because that was the story that Tom and I wanted to go back to, which becomes the foundation of Last Ronin Lost Years, is Michelangelo's journey after he goes to Japan in issue 4 of Last Ronin, and begins that 16-year process of training and learning and studying Splinter's journal before he arrives back in New York City. And issue 1, page 1 of Last Ronin. So we have a controlled atmosphere, a specific set of turtles, taught under the original teachings of Master Splinter by Casey Marie, which we found as she'll be the new sensei. We discovered at the end of the Last Ronin series she has some mutant powers, and then we have April there as the original old sage, the grandmother, the person of great wisdom.
Right.
So it was coming up with a concept that made sense, the concept that worked, and then the naming was incredibly hard, because it was you wanted to have something special and meaningful, not like, hey, we'll name them after famous scientists or famous mathematicians or famous comedians. We wanted something that had a good heart and soul, and I think some people have guessed it online, but I can spill it here if you like. But it's basically each name comes from the numeral 1 in different languages.
I saw that.
Yeah. So it's and our concept and what Tom and I arrived at, because we really spent a lot of time thinking about it, was Casey Marie would not want to put one of the turtles above the other. And her philosophy is, you're all number 1 in my heart. So she named them accordingly, with these very special and unique names. So that's what Tom, I felt that was perfect, because it was really meaningful, and it has resonance and importance, and it's good. I felt really good about it.
Yeah, so far as the names have been sticking with me, I guess I can kind of they kind of feel like the old, names, they mean something to me. Now, I might be digging too deep into it, but being the origin of the names, or origin of the, like the variations of the number 1, is that going to have any bearing on how the turtles act or their attitudes or anything like that? Because Odin is Russian, right? Yeah, so is he gonna be like a hard ass, like just hard to take down or something like that, like Russians are known to be?
I think it's more we didn't think so much about it's not so much the because we actually went through, and there was quite a long list of different names, how different people use number 1 in different languages. Even Odin is I think it's the number 1 in multiple languages, including Russian, I think. And so it was more the actual biological makeup of the different species of turtles. So you'd have like you see that first drawing of them in the end of issue 5 of Last Ronin, and you got one that's more like a painter turtle, or a snapping turtle, and one that's more like a sea turtle, or different styles of the turtle, which is going to have more of a bearing on their personality than the names, because the names, again, all put them at a
even playing field, like everybody's number 1.
Everybody's number 1,
right? With these new turtles, do you plan on taking a different approach? And what I mean by new approach is, do you plan on tackling them a different way, like a complete 180 when it comes to, I guess, style, when it comes to bandanas and weapons and attitudes and their roles within a group? Like, do you plan on making like a complete 180, or implementing things that you couldn't do before that fans might have not liked with the original turtles?
Yeah, I feel like there's an opportunity to really hit the reset button in a way, because you don't want to replicate what had been done for so many years under the original Turtles, whether it be specific bandana colors or even specific weapons, because it's actually something that much like what Peter and I did in the early days of the the first Turtle comics. We didn't issue one. Michelangelo wasn't that pizza chopping, sort of laid back, wisecracking jokester that he became as that character evolved a bit more and more. But some of the isms were there. So these turtles, their personalities will continue to develop as we do them, because we want to make sure they're separate individuals, have strong opinions and strong personalities. But the weapons are something that, and some of the outfits and what they will wear, we want that to definitely evolve, and that it's something that I've been talking to Tom about almost since the early issues of the IDW series, and it goes back to actually an issue I did, Turtles 21, which was a fill-in issue I did, which had Splinter dressed as this masked Avenger attack the Turtles, because the Turtles that we've always known have always had one weapon. And Bruce Lee's philosophy of Jeet Kune Do and understanding and mastery of multiple martial arts, multiple weapons, know everything, know more than your opponent, and know all this stuff, which makes you a stronger warrior. And it's something I always had been pushing to evolve with the original Turtles. But here, as Michelangelo showing up in New York with basically the weaponry from all four Turtles, that's the direction we're going to take it. Is when they finally go out to battle, they'll have a weapon from each of the original Turtles. So they'll have a staff and a sai and a sword and a thing. So they'll have multiple weapons and multiple skills, and that's the strength of what we're going to be teaching him, what they're going to be taught by Casey Marie and from Splinter's Journal. So, but the costuming will evolve, the look will evolve, and that was also the desire with having different species of turtles, because some of them are so beautifully colored in the facial markings, almost a natural mask, if you will, or stripes or different things that you'll be able to recognize them like you would the original turtles if they had their mask on. But these, we want them recognizable at any time.
Yeah.
So that's the design for the uniqueness of each look of the character, the shadow, the shape of them, and also the weapon use.
Okay. Now, is the weapon use going to dignify the leader like it did with the original Turtles, or is the weapon you're assigned, and whoever possesses the characteristics of a leader is going to be the leader? Or has it been not mapped out yet?
No, it's not been. It's we have ideas, but we're going to let it map, because ultimately we sort of lean towards leader. Leonardo as a leader in the original group because of the samurai, the swords. Was more of a highly skilled, more disciplined. So he just naturally evolved as a leader type. But in this case, all four of the new turtles will each have a sword. They'll each have a sai. They'll each have a nunchaku. They'll each have a bow staff. But they'll also have other weapons to their disposal, because it's also set in the future. So there's other things that they're going to need to in this thing, but it's still traditional weaponry for our ninjas. But it's the ninja weapons of all four on each of them.
Okay, cool. Now, how many issues of the Lost series are there going to be?
There's going to be 5 issues plus a one-shot called The Lost Day, and the 5 issues are designed to kind of the prequel sequel concept that we set the series up as, is that when you see the kind of the prequel stuff, which is Michelangelo's journey from issue 4 of Last Ronin to issue 1 of Last Ronin, and each issue will take place 3 years apart. So you'll see his journey as he moves through his training, his missions, his things, before he arrives at the final scenario that then I've learned what I need to. I'm going back to New York, and that's the start of Last Ronin issue 1. But at the same time, the split part, which is the prequel, which is every 3 years you're going to see the evolution of the new turtles. So issue 1, they're 3 years old. Issue 2, they're 6 years old. Issue 3, they're 9 years old. So by the time you get to issue 5, they'll be 15 years old, and that'll lead straight into what will be Last Ronin 2. So Lost Day is going to be kind of a single adventure. We wanted to do something kind of fun and playful where they spend a day with grandma running missions in New York City as it is at that time, which is basically 15 years after the end of Last Ronin #1. So it's kind of a something, get to know everybody a little bit more personality dig, sort of set up what's going on in the city, where it's at, different characters that are going to be brought to life in Last Ronin 2. So it's really a fun story, but in the middle of kind of establishing the structure of what's to come.
Okay. So now this run is going to be 5 issues, and I wanted to know if is 5 issues enough to set up like a new big bad, and I guess the future for the new 4. Is that enough?
No, that's the best part. It's is that it's only designed to be, because the pages you're going to see of the new Turtles it's limited to 4 pages per issue for 5 issues. And like I said, Lost Day is going to be a bit longer, about 25 pages. But when you get to issue 5, it's very similar to issue 1 of the original Mirage Studios issue 1 that we did, Peter and I did, which is their first real mission was issue 1 of the Turtles. So at age 15, they've not even completed their full training, but they've already need to step up because something's going to happen, and the rest of the story will build from that point. So you're going to get to know the Turtles the whole rest of them. You're going to get to know the Turtles in Last Ronin 2, because you're just going to be teased and shown, some basic personality, some basic steps, some basic training, little bits of their evolution. So when you go into Last Ronin 2, it's a full-on immersive, submersive, full-blown, everything is on the table, and that's where it starts all coming together, setting up the bad guys. You'll see the evolution of what's going on in the city, who's coming in, what the situation is. A full-on, very unique, very highly detailed 5-issue series, and that's going to be 5 issues, oversized, 40 pages per issue. The same design that we took for Last Ronin #1, because Last Ronin Lost Years is traditional comic size for the 5 issues plus the one shot. But when we go back to the original team, which is the Escorza brothers and Ben doing 5 40-page issues or 200 pages total, it's going to be getting the band back together and really blowing it out. That's where you're going to get to know the Turtles and what's going on.
Okay. Yeah. Now, the designs of the Turtles were really important, and I want to know how many ideas were scrapped before you came to the initial, like, these are the 4 that we're going with.
No, what's great about the design process was the materials that we basically handed over to Ben was, here's the Turtles, here's the species that I like. We want to do different sizes and shapes. If you imagine, like, picture a scenario, say like 4 of your favorite X-Men or the Fantastic Four,
right?
4 characters. So you want those personalities, and plus there's 2 males, 2 females. And so Ben did a number of basic concept designs, which we did the thumbs up, and then he did finishes, which we gave the thumbs up, and then it was an evolution of, now we needed him to draw them at every stage, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and the first costume pass. So Ben's an incredibly talented guy and skilled designer, so we were pretty happy, and it was pretty seamless, and so he nailed it right out of the box.
Okay, good. Now we've seen photos of, I guess they weren't colored in, but we saw a picture of, I guess, the Turtles at their final stage, which was 15 years old.
Yep.
Why wasn't that kept a secret, or like something to hold on to close to the chest once you get further into the series?
It's a great question. It was actually a mistake.
Oh, really?
Yep. No, it was something that slipped through the cracks. We last year we had a very detailed meeting where we said each issue, the design was that each time we put out an issue, that you would see the basic, say, a silhouette of all 4 turtles, but one of them you could actually see as they looked at that time, which would be a 3-year-old version of that turtle. You go to the next at age 6, again, the silhouettes with another one of them revealed, again, looking at what they do at age 6, 9. And so the final reveal was just before issue 5. You would see them in their costumes in color, and somehow some files got mixed up and they put it out. And so when we started getting all these notices, like, why did you guys show all the turtles the way they look at the end? And we said, oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. And it was kind of a bummer because we were really excited about the slow reveal and doing that. So yeah, that was kind of a bummer.
Little snafu. It's okay. It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, man. It is. It's okay.
Now, is there any plans to like change it or surprise the fans? It was like, hey, y'all saw this, so we're gonna add extra, or we're gonna take such and such away, or like just something, because if we saw the final result and we are supposed to have this build up, that kind of ruins it in a way. So is there any plans to change it all, or just leave it like, fuck, y'all got it?
No, it's a really good question, but honestly, it's one of those things that I feel like it's when we're getting into the last Ronin part, when you really, now you're with the new Turtles page to page, sequence to sequence, and as we're unveiling what's going on, it'll be kind of like I don't know, I guess like the X-Men, in that they had different costume changes at different times, or they're also teenagers. They're 15 years old, and so they're not expected to wear, say, a traditional outfit or a traditional gi or something. That they're still evolving their personalities and their style and their approach to what they are. And that'll be the fun stuff that we the shape of them and the size of them will be the most important indicator of which one they are, but what they're wearing and what they're doing at different times is gonna steadily and constantly evolve and change, and that's the fun stuff. So
okay, cool. All right, so my last question is, the issues are all scheduled to come out this year, because I know we had delays, pushbacks, whatever the case may be. Stuff happens, but is everything scheduled to come out this calendar year?
It is, yes, most definitely. We've actually issue 3's in the can. Issue 4 is well underway. There was just Ben Bishop's about to become a dad, so there was just some scheduling things that definitely just got a little funky in a good way. But yeah, everything's on track. The story is super strong, and now that everything's moving at the pace it is now, which we're really excited about, and yes, it'll be boom, boom, boom. We're now digging back in deep to a lot of notes and things that we made over what Last Ronin 2 is going to be, because we want to go straight into that, so that we have that opportunity by the time the last issue of Last Ronin Lost Years come out, that we'll say, a month or 2 months later, you'll have issue 1 of Last Ronin 2. So.
Okay, great. Yeah. All right. So, as always, a pleasure talking to you. Can't wait to talk to you again, I guess, when issue 3 comes out or issue 5 comes out. But
reach out, and let's definitely like to get your review a couple issues in, and let me know what you think. And let's definitely keep in touch, and always enjoy talking to you.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it. So this is Kevin Eastman. I appreciate you. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Always a pleasure, my friend. Take care. Thanks, man.
Picks, man.
My pick is gonna be Wu Long, whatever the hell the last part of that name of the game is.
Dynasty of something.
Yeah, that thing.
So is that on Game Pass?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass, which is why I downloaded it.
Okay.
I didn't get to spend a lot of time playing it, but it was like cool. It's like
because she summoned you.
Yeah. Well, no, because I had to work Saturday, so I'm home Friday, played it, but I had to work Saturday, so I didn't really spend a whole lot of time playing it. But it's pretty fun. And if you have Xbox and Game Pass, it's free on Game Pass. Check it the fuck out. Shout out to Game Pass once again, making things easier for motherfuckers. If you don't got to spend your money on buying a game that you might not like, you can download it and try it. And then, once they take it off, if you want to buy it, then you can buy it. But whatever.
1000%.
So shout out to Game Pass. You got Game Pass. Check that out.
Right. I don't really have a pick for this week. Bobby, answer my text message, please, so we can talk about this movie. I'm gonna go this album by Jozzy. Jozzzy. It's called Songs for Women, Free Game for Niggas.
Hold it.
Check it out. Amazing writer. She's written for some of your favorite songs within like the past 5 years or something like that. I didn't know she wrote on Old Town Road.
What the
remix with
the horses in the barrier.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, she wrote the remix for that for one of them niggas. But yeah, she's a amazing artist. You know, pen game crazy. So go ahead and check that out. Jozzy, Jozzzy.
Does she ride horses in the back? That was her part.
I don't know if she ride horses. She definitely rides something. Nah, she gay. She don't ride nothing.
Oh,
I think she gay. I just put that on her. My bad.
I mean, they got apparatus for that, right?
You know, they could dress like
Don't
tomboys, but still, you know, like peen.
They strap things up to things.
All right, yo,
put it on the wall or whatever. Like
Bobby be here next episode, hopefully. Yeah. I'll be streaming tonight for my chill stream Sunday. Later on tonight, twitch.tv/HK Domino. I don't know what this nigga talking about. Yeah. Unless chat has anything else. Hesh, do you have anything else?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, so Ninja Vanish. We out of here.
I love this nigga. This nigga takes back what text?